It's the Clash Reunion 2. If you're hip to what we're doing around here at the Jeekly, we got a few events going on. We just started our Jeek League, our 4v4 team battle tournament series every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. We've been known for our Jeekly Open bracket. It's the one I started with. Definitely the one you're probably the most familiar with. It's our online bracket every Friday at 8 p.m. EST with a minimum $50 prize pool. And if you're here today, it's probably because you know about the Academy. Jeekly Academy is a beginner bracket for students of the game where we groom the competition a bit. We have a little bit of a ceiling to try to make it to where the matches are more competitive for those that are coming into Guilty Gear Strive as their first fighting game, maybe their second, or maybe they're just getting in and they're trying to learn the ropes of the competitive environment. If you got top 8 at the past 8 academies, 9 through 16, then you're invited to fight it out one more time with your fellow alums at the Clash Reunion. A lot of branding going on there. Appreciate everybody's patience. Now, let me go ahead and first off ask how everyone's doing. How we living, everybody? We got Cake in here. Shouts to Cake Craver getting top 8 at that first Clash Reunion. In fact, getting second place. Let me go ahead and share something with y'all. Here was our first Clash Reunion. Big shout outs to Aquashot43, came in at the very first Academy, getting something like 5th place or something, which was awesome at that one because there was like 80 people at our first Academy. It was crazy. Y'all were really excited for it. Aquashot getting 1st place. Cake Craver's on the screen. Shouts to Cake down there. On Dreadlon. I met on Dreadlon at AWT. Big shouts on Dreadlon. Ukio. You guys know Ukio on the commentary couch. Haratime down there as well. Haratime getting top 8 and qualifying for this Clash Reunion, but I don't think that they were able to make it this time. Sheerheart Defend in that previous Clash Reunion. Also graduating, qualifying for this one. Shrebe is in there, and so was Skate, a biking player. Guys, that was a long time ago. How long? 4 months? And I said, hey, let's do it again. Let's run it back. Jeekly Academy 9 noob hat graduated on the Axle, the very first Axle we had, and this was around the time we realized that we had a completely unique streak in characters qualifying for the Academy, for graduating. At this point, Axle was still unique, and so was every other character previously. You see Snoop Troop on here, Slayer Troop, they go by a few names, they also go by Mondo Cool. Playing Elfelt in this bracket, there's Rev. You're going to see Rev a lot in these top 8s, man. Rev was very consistent, is very consistent. Mino's up here. Haratime again. I don't know if I can say this name out loud, but homie on the Bedman. And we got GIBBY down here. GIBBY got top 8 at this one. You guys have been seeing GIBBY in some other top 8s. And then Jerraldthefourth on that Bedman as well. We got a lot of Bedmans. Let's see. Okay. Snoop Troop, Slayer Troop qualifying on that Milia, keeping it unique for us. Haratime up here again. Waffle. Now, Waffle, look at that. Waffle creeping up, getting those top 4s. Lime Apple down here in that Geo. Hoki, very consistent. Sopro, also very consistent. And if I miss your name, if I miss a name, guys, just let me know in the chat, okay? Because I don't want to miss anyone. All right, Steezard qualifying here. Now, Steezard broke the streak. That was the first time someone qualified and broke the streak. The previous sin was... Skyfer from OEG, but she came in, Steezer came in and broke the streak. That's where it ended. Hoki was in here, Sopro. Man, the Anjis couldn't keep the streak going for us. Anji still hasn't graduated, by the way, so y'all can come in and make that happen. Dracon Hearted on that Slayer. Cherry Creamsicle. Waffle down here again. You see Waffle, right? And then Minuet qualifying. Nick Tendu going to be in that bracket. Okay, Waffle, there it is. Waffle finally getting that graduation, and look at this. See how? Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling it off screen. My bad. Red Dawn getting this graduation. I mean, excuse me, spoilers. On second here at this one, didn't get the graduation. Waffle did. Who's on here? Aether. There's Rev again. This is when we started seeing Master Shake for the first time, I believe. And there's SqUish. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, my cat. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm sorry. My cat dropped a bomb. My cat dropped a bomb. Okay, sorry about that. Was this Cheesecake's first one? It was. This was Cheesecake's first one also. Look at that, guys. Cheesecake's first one. Dracon Hearted. Master Shake's first one as well. But this was Cheesecake's first one? Oh no, it wasn't your... Hey, Cheesecake, it wasn't your first one. It was your first top 8, though. This was your first top 8. And that was a pretty far top 8. Okay, here we go. Just like I said, Red Dawn got second, came back next week, won the bitch. Look at that. Red Dawn said, hold up, I got it. Came back and won the bitch. Danny Boy up here pretty high. Who am I missing here? This is our first time seeing Riot Milk. And El Mosco Dog, the people's champ. This was a hell of a run for El Mosco. Okay, we're going through. Appreciate everybody being patient with me doing this. Jeekly Academy 14. Okay, here we go. We got Soul Boobguy. This was our first time seeing Soul Boobguy. All right, new people's champ. Sound Blazer was in here. Sound showed up at a previous academy. I think it was like Academy 2 or 3. And then, you know, I didn't see anything of them. And then they came back. They got a top 8. And pay attention to those entrant counts, by the way, guys. I mean, we're sitting in between 30 to 40 entrants at every academy. That's pretty crazy. And am I missing anyone here? Master Shake still on here. This was Rev's graduation. This was Rev's graduation, man. Rev was working for that one. Rev was working for that one, man. Finally, I was dude, thank God. Rev, what a beast. So consistent, those top 8s definitely deserved it, so they finally got it. I was rooting for Rev there. All right. Sound here getting that top 8 again. Alucard is in the bracket. Alucard's here as well. Riot Milk. Not 37 Rats. This was our first time seeing them in top 8, I believe. Soul Boobguy creeping up there, guys. Coffee Fields with a really good run. T with a really good run also, but Sheer Heart Defend, you guys remember, was in that first class reunion. Came back, won Jeekly Academy 15 on that E-Note. I'm going to keep it a buck, y'all. We were having a hard time with Sheer Heart. I'm going to keep it a buck. Y'all were having a hard time with Sheer Heart Defend. You know, give them some credit. And then the Jeekly Academy 16 Soul Boobguy with the Impregs. Here we go. Soul Boobguy graduated. Master Shake, dog, was so close. That was an awesome set. That was our first game 10 in the academy ever. So definitely well fought by both of them. But Soul Boobguy took it. 37 Rats creeping up there. Koka. You guys remember how many characters Koka played? I hope y'all are ready. Koka's got a lot of characters. Temmie down here on that Faust. Worth. I don't think Worth will be here today. But on that Asuka, our first Asuka in top 8 at the academy. Hoki right here, very consistent, and Scary Larry sneaking in there. You guys remember Scary Larry was like, hey, if I win this match, I still got a DQ because I got work after this. And I was like, Scary, I think I got a DQ you now, homie. So, but we're going to see them today, hopefully. We'll see. Or did they not check in? I don't know. Some of y'all didn't check in somehow. But guys, those are the academies. Our first match of the Clash Reunion 2, everybody. It's been 8 different beginner brackets at this point, several weeks. Our first Clash Reunion was back in January. If you look at the date, at least on the stream, at least it's May 17th. We have had many players qualify by getting top 8 at our Jeekly Academies. They are a bi-weekly beginner bracket on Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST. These players have top 8'd those before and are coming in to fight it out one last time against their fellow alums at this intermediate invitational. We got Soprodium over there getting many top 8s on that Anji, getting really far in our brackets, I think as high as 3rd place. And then we got Jerraldthefourth, one of our Bedmen. We got a couple Bedmen out here. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, man. There's quite a few. Jerrald going to be one of them. Trying to get some cross-ups here, whether that was protection or Sopro just has those blocks like that. We're doing a good job dancing around these overheads, but that 6P calls out the record. Jerraldthefourth gets this first round. Keeping you back. Doing that BRC, that far slash getting whiff, but because it was slowed down, we were able to get that far slash in. Great stuff. Pinning you back. 2P to check you. Jerrald doing a good job of getting out of that corner, man. That was crazy. Dude, are we going to call that one mixed? That was insane. Going in for that fake JS in the white wall assault. That one was bars. Great stuff right there. We got that error code cooking, but Sopro with some well-timed spins, spinning through that Kobe, able to get this 5D red RC. An unfortunate drop right there. Sopro just needs one more hit to take it. And it's gonna be that 2P, man. That Anji 2P. Quite the lethal button, man. You got to look out for those checks. Now, Bedman, a character that's going to have a lot of gaps in those pressure, in those error code pressures. Going to try to keep you back. But if you have the 2P, you're ready to check it then. Especially the Anji 2P is what I'm trying to get at. PRC to slow it down. Great blocks there from Jerrald. Unfortunately, didn't link that 5K off the Nagiha, but we're still going to get this damage chalked up. Jerrald does have this RC to play with. Definitely wanted that one probably, well, probably. I won't say definitely a YRC, but the BRC actually paid off and we get out of that corner regardless. Good, well-timed parry there from Sopro. In fact, a good answer because not, I mean, of course it finishes the round, but you did just see Jerrald get full burst as well. Any stray hit, like if that was just like even a close slash, probably wouldn't have been enough to kill, but would have been enough to give Jerrald that burst. So locking them out with the super was actually a heads up play. Great stuff there from Sopro. Great stuff. Great stuff. Gonna start you back here. Getting this beat up, getting that burst out. Sopro with an awesome counter hit close slash right there. Jerrald answers back with their own burst. Error coding you back. Now you have to be careful with those projectiles because that spin is able to get you through. Getting far slashed here. Jerrald's going to run you back with this red RC pickup. Look at this. Oh my God. I unfortunately couldn't keep it going, but that was looking sick there for a second. Jerrald was about to actually pull you back towards the corner. We got this red RC to finish this one off. Dude, that combo is kind of sick from Jerrald. Do you see that? He like JS's you back and then close slashes on the other side. It's like how you can like throw your opponent back into the corner. That's an awesome Bedman route from this player. Getting that back throw, yeah, Sopro trying to get a deep close slash in there, but Jerrald ready with that back throw and then with the empty hop throw mix. Maybe went for another one right there, but Sopro was ready with the counter hit. Jumping in on you. YRCing through saying, hey, that's a good time to YRC. I don't want to have to guess the follow-up on this Rekka. Charging that air dash, but the BRC slowdown gives Sopro enough time to KO you for your troubles. 5D connect, and you guys saw that red RC circle did not connect with Jerrald. That meant that the burst did come out, but Sopro had already committed to that next button, it seems. Good counter hit right there. Try to keep it going with that 2H route. Definitely a unique Anji button. You don't see a lot of that 2H. The pin is going to finish it. Sopro evening up the rounds. Damn, man. These Anji routes are cool, but unfortunately too cool. Jerrald was way too high. Couldn't get that wall break after. Sopro chasing you down with the overheads. Counter hit close slash on your wake up. Now Jerrald will have that chance to burst possibly. Here it is. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to use it, though. The Nagia comes out. Sopro ran you back and forth down the screen. Was able to get that perfect. Now, Jerrald showing some awesome opportunities off of these air combos, right? We're getting those hits with the JS, and then we're pulling you backwards with these routes. You got to give Sopro some credit, though. Doesn't give Jerrald that chance to spend the burst meter on the burst itself. So maybe we'll see some adaptations of spending that white wild assault a little bit more. And, you know, spending the burst when you got it is what I'm trying to say, when you got that chance. But Sopro catching onto that back air dash from Jerrald that these Bedman can like to do with that JS, with those pins in the air. Hits you with Ko, and it's got you in this throw loop in the corner. A little too meaty on that jump in right there. Jerrald was able to burst and get out of this corner, keeping you back. And look, we caught up in all that damage already just off of the error codes. And I think that you saw that was a purple combo, right? That meant that that 6H possibly could have been blocked. Damn, Jerrald going for that install, Kobeing you from down screen. Have you guys seen the size of that hitbox for that bomb error code when you're in Bedman install? It is crazy. Dude, look at this combo! Holy shit, Sopro. That was insane of a combo right there. BRC Drift Forward's going to catch Jerrald with that backdash, and that means we're going to take this round out. We're on set point. Sopro, he's got to call that one an Anji round, man. Here we go. Slow things down a bit. Jerrald, I like that check with 2K, and you were safe after the 2K with recovery-wise to get the throw reaction onto Sopro. And Sopro bravely getting these air dashes in. Jerrald trying to keep you back with that Kobe. Look at these projectiles, man. And sometimes, man, if you got a good projectile like Bedman's and your opponent can't dash block, you gotta show them. Say, hey, man, I see that you can't dash block, and I'm gonna get my damage how I can. YRC to get out of this corner, but Sopro with that delay tech actually turns into a back throw. Jerrald running up, getting that counter hit 2D into that 236S. Gotten this pickup right here with that 2H236S. The back throw is probably gonna do it. Great stuff there, Jerrald. Getting a game on the board, but we were going back and forth there for a second, everybody. We were going back and forth there for a second. Sopro showed you in that previous round, if you get a good knockdown here on this Bedman, those meaty close slashes are going to be enough, right? The counter hits were going crazy. Jerrald with some good zoning, though, man. When y'all go back and watch this replay, Jerrald, pay attention to those moments where you're throwing those projectiles from full screen and look at how much meter you're gaining, how much HP you're gaining. And Sopro, look at those moments and say, hey, how can I be approaching better? Right? How can I be dash blocking these? How can I be spinning through? And look, the spins are working right now. Sopro, what, you got the stream unmuted? You see it? Sopro got the stream unmuted. Jerrald, getting you with that 2K2D. Oh my god, I'm actually surprised that far slash didn't hit, but that was some good air spacing there from Jerrald, and able to get Sopro's parry baited out. Not a huge punish after, but we got you in the corner and you spent that tension. Hitting you with that meaty special. Jerrald has a lot of tension to use, guys. We got to make sure we get a chance to. What a crazy combo from there. The 6H was going to do a lot of damage if it connected, but it didn't even need to. Here we go. Getting that overhead. The back throw's coming out. Jerrald catching on to these throws, connecting and charging up that special fully. Sopro said, hey, I got to burst. This is my chance. Good throw. Getting the Nagiha. Doesn't want to guess after it. Gets that YRC. Chasing to this corner with that special. It came out during the 236S, so the follow-up wasn't too crazy. But all of a sudden, man, we're playing really well in this round. Sopro getting that counter hit close slash, though. Gonna bring you over to the corner. Oh, great cross up right there. Pinning you through. Oh my god. I actually thought that was going to connect. Oh my god. Sopro ducking under the projectile after that PRC brings us to set point. Jerrald getting pinned here. Trying to get something started. We're blocking out this. Anji gets the punish. Great stuff right there with that 2P after blocking the Nagiha. Look at this route. Taking you to the corner, catching you with that meaty low. One more reset should do it here. PRC to keep yourself safe, and the pickup on that JS turns into this wall break. Great stuff. Sopro has the burst if he needs it. Going to spend it. Jerrald zoning you back with these pins. Sopro in a bad spot here, right? Trying to get in and was trying to Hail Mary it on that Rekka, and I don't blame you. Able to get in with that Rekka. Saves you a lot of energy, right? Because not only are you in on that Bedman, but you're presumably hitting them at that point. But it looks like Jerrald was able to get that zoning out, had that tension ready. Now, you did see that Sopro was using that FD. Pay attention to here. Look how fast that tension goes. And this is why why instant blocking can be really important as well. Watch how fast this tension goes away. See that? That was like, oh my god, that was all your bar, but only unfortunately got to block a couple projectiles. So you have to be a little careful with that tension. Of course, you're in a hard place. Sopro was on a pixel. If they weren't using that FD, they were going to get chipped out by the projectiles. It's a scary situation. That was Jerrald's reward. Counter hits come out from both players. The bursts are coming out. Jerrald seeing, hey, these pins are working, these projectiles are working. But we're getting in. Sopro, unfortunately, Jerrald was able to get that pickup. We're getting you with these error codes. Red RC to confirm this combo, but a little too aggressive with that 5D. Still had the special after paying off for Jerald actually whiffing that meaty because Sopro was ready with the deflect shield and wake up, and now we are on set point. Getting that cross up after this jump in. Jerald takes their turn back with that 2P. Sopro trying to fight back out of this corner. The projectiles come out. Jerald doing a good job of mixing up their play style to keep Sopro on the edge. Counter hit far slash. Goes into this super wall break hard knockdown coming out. Jerald does have mix on this bed. Doesn't go for it here. Goes for that Kobe, but the deflect shield still pushes you back. Sopro had a chance here to keep that going. The overhead comes out, but Sopro was ready with the parry, and we're close up to the wall. That should be a hard knockdown. Sopro, what's this meaty gonna be? Able to get in on that jump in, the fake jump in, turning it into a throw. Jerald blocking it out with that PRC. The Nagia comes out. Unfortunately, no link off of that 5K. Jerald is gonna burst here. I can feel it if you give them the chance. Has this tension. Sopro has it as well. BRC drift forward. The 5P checks. We are on the last round. Both players have full burst. We'll have to see how it goes. I expected no less here from the Clash Reunion. Our intermediates are fighting it out. These are the best players in the Academy bracket, and they're forced to play against each other in round one. All of y'all, please be proud of how you play regardless of if it's a game 5 or a game 3. Please, I hope y'all have fun out here. I know Jerald and Sopro are going to have a good time watching this setback. YRC comes out, counter hit close slash. Sopro very confidently fighting back on this bed. Unfortunately, couldn't get that link after. Call that a drop optimal. Goes into that super special cancel. Jerald will have burst on the other side, but you have to do it through the hard knockdown, through all of that damage. Gets the back throw. 236S here in the corner, and Jerald probably going to give a lot of respect to Sopro with those parries. We'll have to see. The BRC comes out. The Koka connects, bursting to the corner. Oh my God. Was so brave on that far slash. Burst you back. Any last hit takes it. Sopro does have the meter to fight back, but the projectile connects Jerald. Slowing things down there at the last second. Awesome stuff to both of our players. But Jerraldthefourth is going to move on in the winner side with that Bedman. Our next match for Clash Reunion 2, it's going to be Arashi, Miruku on that Kai up against SqUish. Jovial Merriment. I've been seeing a lot of Jovial Merriment gifs in the Discord, so I suspect that was probably SqUish's doing. SqUish going to be coming in on this Jacko. I think I was asking the chat beforehand. Our only Jacko in this round of Academy players. So we'll see how they do on this Jacko, but they're going to be doing that up against Riot Milk, man. Riot Milk coming in, playing pretty hot as of late, getting their top 8. Of course, reminder, every player you've seen has gotten top 8 at a Jeekly Academy at some point. Fighting it out here today. Using that PRC to slow things down. That 2D connects. We're running it down the screen. Taking it into, oh my God, almost a wall break. SqUish went crazy right there, but able to just be a little patient. Arashi saw SqUish was ready for that back throw attempt. Getting a jump in right here. SqUish only needs one more hit to take it, and is trying to get it with that 2D. Look out for those bots. You're on very low HP. Any hit will do it. And it looks like it's going to be the jump in. Man, SqUish very confident on those Jacko normals, saying, hey, I only need a pixel. I don't want to go ahead and get countered by any stun edges. I'm just going to go ahead and get in and get you with these good old-fashioned Jacko normals. Riot Milk getting the pickup, though. Unfortunately, couldn't link after that 2S. SqUish 6 being out of that corner. And that was a good check there from Riot Milk, right? So, again, not that many Jackos here in the Academy, but I'm always happy to see our players with that Jacko counterplay regardless. You saw Riot Milk checking those bots with 2P. The stun edges are pretty good, too. And SqUish, seeing those stun edges, is already reacting with 2D to try to get under them. Gonna go ahead and take you out. Great stuff. Evening up the rounds here. Keeping you back. Oh my God, unfortunately too aggressive with that throw. Arashi had a decent amount of time to get the punish after. Red are seen to turn this into a wall break, guaranteeing with that dire clap. You got that shock state applied as well. SqUish took a lot of damage. They're trying to get away here from this Riot Milk, but You're getting chased down. Riot Milk calling it out with that back throw. Good FD blocks, by the way, from SqUish right here, saying, hey, I'm going to get my distance, and then I'm going to get that 2D punish after. Riot Milk trying to get something started. Getting that three-pointer with the bot. PRC to see the burst come out. Riot Milk looking for a chance. Gets the back throw on the punish. Great stuff there. Man, SqUish was running you down there for a second. I'm going to keep it a buck. Taking you down there. That PRC to bait the burst was sick. Great stuff. Or you know, to react to the burst. Y'all know what I mean. But no special cancel there. Arashi is going to take advantage of that one. How we live in chat. I see some fans for both players on up here. We got some SqUish fans. We got some Arashi fans. How's it going, everybody? I see Roy in the chat as well. Roy going to be rooting for T, I believe. We got 37 rats. How y'all living? Red Dawn, Sopro, GIBBY, JM Andrews in here. What's going on, guys? Spandex Storm. All right. 2D counter hit. Arashi said, nah. I got to spend that burst. Oh, the throw from downtown. Arashi ran up the sidewalk saying, I'm going to hold your hand, baby. Soul ain't looking, Jacko. I'm going to come hold your hand. SqUish got you in the corner. But, dude, you got to give Arashi credit. From the first game, has been doing such a good job of calling out these backdash patterns from SqUish. But unfortunate whiff there on the Foudre arc. SqUish gets that 2D punish after 2P check. Arashi said, hey, if you're not going to fuzzy, then I'm going to get these throws in. And look at that, another one to boot. Nice throw damage right there from Kai on to SqUish. Arashi doing some good stuff, calling out those backdashes and getting in these throws, man. Foudre arcing you back. SqUish wanted to get that pressure started, wanted to get those bots established, but Riot Milk saying, hey, you got to respect this Kai when I got you in the corner. Gonna get another wall break here, DPing for that maximum damage. SqUish got to get something started here. Gonna get it with that 2D. Trying to hit those box back with the 5K. YRC comes out. Checking with the 2P. Oh, no, oh my God, the backdash to keep yourself safe from the throw. Still win for the tech. The bots come out. The 5D connects. Okay, that was actually smart from SqUish right there. I would have expected the DP as well, but Arashi held on to it. The counter hit came out. We did spend that burst, but the preemptive jump normal from Arashi is going to go ahead and take this game too. Dude, you got... Okay, when we watch this back, both of y'all, SqUish is doing some awesome shit, man, with these DP baits. We saw that burst bait earlier. We just need to follow it up, man. We just need to get that follow-up. We have the pieces. We just got to fill it out. Or, you know, I'm messing up this analogy. You know what I'm trying to say. We got to secure it. You know what I mean? Great plays regardless. Riot Milk from the first game is doing a great job of calling out the backdashes and stuff. Taking a breather. Here we go. Here we go. Take a sip of my soda. I'm solo calming today. Chili isn't talking very much, guys. So. And thank you, Spandex and Lime Apple, for those follows. I appreciate you. Here we go. Arashi said, "Hey, Jacko ain't. Soul ain't looking, Jacko. I'm gonna hold your hand." Look at these DPs coming out like crazy, man. Arashi very confident right there with those DPs, but we already saw from even the last game, SqUish is ready to get those punishes on them. Got these bots here in the corner, using that burst to keep you in there. Arashi looking for the gap and gets it with the far slash. Okay, now SqUish showing that, hey, I can call out those DPs, but if Arashi then just stops doing them, then we won't see them very much anymore. SqUish won't be able to get that punish. We'll be giving up that turn right now. Arashi is able to get out of there. I like how that 5K hit that startup. But Stun Dipper earlier, by the way. Great adaptation, SqUish, with that tech saying, hey, stop throwing me, dog. I'm looking at my screen. I'm going to prove it to you. SqUish getting a solid round right there. Good counter hit here from Arashi. Going to Foudre arc you to the corner. Oh. I like that. You do have enough time to go ahead. Unironically, you have enough time there to look at the screen and figure out what the resource situation looks like. Okay, do I want to use my super? Oh, I don't have it. Okay, do they have burst? Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Great, perfect from Riot Milk. We're on set point. Counter hit on that 2D. Gold burst. Good time to burst if you get the gold burst. Good stuff there, SqUish. Got these bots beating you up from that full screen. And just how our Bedman from the last game said, hey, these projectiles are working, I'm going to go towards that style of play. I like how SqUish was slowing things down there for a second with the bots, zoning back Riot Milk, saying, hey, it's your job to come to me. But Riot Milk gets in, gets these Diraclats. SqUish has a lot of meter to play with. We'll have to see if they get a chance to. Starts it off with the jump in. Calling out that stun edge habit, or that tendency, I'll say, from Arashi. The bots get the pickup, guys, and SqUish is able to get a game on the board. Just like I said, man, when we're finally getting those bots set up, when we're finally hitting you back in that corner, that's where we're strongest, you know? Look at this. SqUish actually, in a winning situation, backs it up a bit and then approaches with the clap, saying, hey, I don't need to be the one getting the hit. It can just be my bots. We love the goobers. Hell yeah. Arashi DPs more than Jeek says keep it a buck. Andrew, if we had mods, I'd ban you. Give you a little 10-second timeout on that one. Guys, shouts to the Twitch chat, by the way. If you're watching the VOD here. Here's the cool thing about these players, by the way, right? Of course, we're fighting to the death out here, right? No survivors. But these players in the Discords have been so nice to each other and so helpful to each other, and that's why they are as good as they are. It's because they play with each other. They share clips. They go in other Discords like GGG. You know, like I don't know, these people. I would, you know, I don't want to get too sappy, but I would call them comrades, if not even some of them be friends with each other. And if you're coming in and you want to learn Guilty Gear, these are going to be the people to do it against. You know. I don't know if you feel intimidated by this play or this level of play. You know, maybe they're playing better than you thought. But know that in the Discords, they're nice people and they're helpful. So here we go, getting that dragon install. Red RC comes out. Stun Edge calling out that backdash. Boudra Arc getting blocked up. Great stuff there from Riot Milk, and now we're on set points with the dragon install. Oh! Great throw punish right there on that close slash. Riot Milk really confident at using that as an anti-air, and that is one of the anti-air close slashes, Kai's. But SqUish able to get around it, and dude, we got you womboed right there, man. We got you Eiffel Tower with those bots, you know what I'm saying? Arashi got you here in this corner. Unfortunately, that Boudra Arc misses. Arashi bursting. Gonna RTL here. You gotta drop that bot. Oh my god! Oh my god, SqUish! I've never seen that. Oh my god! Oh man. 6P getting that counter hit. We have you in the corner with those bots. Milk checking with that 2P, try to get a run-up throw after, but SqUish was ready. Has you walled back with these bots. Gonna get that wall break as well. Gonna JD you back. Got these bots. They're swinging, man. That bot was swinging. But Riot Milk was ready with that whiff punish on the bot. Oh my god, Arashi unfortunately getting whiffed on those supers. You saw it on the RTL, and then you saw it on the Sacred Edge. SqUish with some amazing zoning, able to call you out for it with these bots, dude. The moment SqUish started slowing down and using these bots from that full screen is when we started, quite frankly, dominating on this Jacko. But Riot Milk has those strong interactions in the beginning. We have our 2P check into the throw. Those close slashes have been so crazy. Of course, when we get the hit, Arashi has the combos. Here we go, guys. Oh my god. SqUish in the chat said, I screamed when I grabbed that, talking about that RTL. That was great. I'd never seen that. Here we go. We're on this new match. Arashi's already gotten that burst from SqUish. Checking that one bot with 5P, but SqUish had already prepped the second. Dude, awesome stuff from SqUish, by the way. Able to get under those sun edges with the 2Ds. And that's what that tool is for. But the counter hit on the Foudre Arc, SqUish probably going for too late of an anti-air there. And you're going to hurt for it. Arashi all of a sudden evening up, if not surpassing in HP against SqUish. Built up that tension, but the 2P actually, did they get ducked under by 2K? That's actually crazy. What a low profile SqUish. In the air, gets counter hit active in those frames. Arashi got that counter hit. Needs only one more good interaction to take it. It's going to be that sun edge and the far slash. And guys, we are on set point. Trying to get something started here. Botting you back. Counter hit 2D comes out. We're chasing you down now. These bots are juggling you around, bro. These Jacko combos are crazy. SqUish trying to kick all those goobers over there. These 2Ds have been going nuts. They've been going so nuts. Great throw right there from Arashi on hit. SqUish does have that burst, and we're trying to bait it right there, it looks like. Look, watch this one. Okay, okay. Good timing right there, SqUish. Able to get it out. Able to bot you over that stun edge, the H stun edge in the 2D to try to whiff punish the other one, or rather the counter hit it. Arashi with an early DP. Unfortunately, couldn't keep that combo going, but only needs one more hit to take it. Though, good stagger there with that kick on the special cancel. The 2D gets back up. Arashi says, hey, I need this round. Oh my God, tried to get the... Oh no, the 2D was the right idea, but the spacing was in Arashi's favor. The stun edge gets that connection, and Riot Milk is going to move on here in the Clash Reunion 2. Moving on, we're on winners round 2 here at the Clash Reunion 2, guys. And it's going to be UberCheesecake up against Koka. Uber, our resident color, what color is this, 13? 12, color 12, Anji. Very strong player. Getting really close to that graduation before. I know it's looming. Koka, another very strong player. We saw Koka come in just, was it last Academy? Getting a perfect right there, goddamn. That Slayer will do it to you. Playing quite a few characters. Of course, we're seeing them on the Slayer right now, but has a Chipp in their back pocket. I think they played Axel, too. Do you guys remember they played Axel? And they also played Leo, I think. They played a whole bunch of characters. If I'm remembering correctly, the YRC gets blocked. 2D gets that counter hit. Koka getting some hits here. Gonna get that far slash counter hit. Uber saying, hey, you're gonna have to give me your burst, homie, here in this corner. Koka with a good jump in. Gets that pile bunker. Doesn't have the loop after. The flex shield buys us some distance. Very active with that 2S after. The 2H as well. Koka going for that overhead. Whiffing that 1-2S. Uber was ready with that Rekka into the red RC. We got you bouncing here. We got you sent through the wall. Now, Koka does have some tension to play with. You could possibly see a BRC forward. It's gonna be a BRC rather, to keep that 6P safe. Good stuff there, Koka. Very aggressive on these round starts. I'm going to keep it real with you. Very aggressive on those round starts. And they can afford to be, right? They can afford to be. They got that Slayer privilege, bro. They also got that RC to back themselves up. Now, I liked what Uber was doing there, right? We're checking you back with that far slash, and that's why you saw the 6P from Koka in the first place, right? 6P there on the round start wasn't just a whim. Oh, very aggressive dash forward right there. Kind of calls out the spin as well. That bite gets whiffed. Trying to get that far slash pickup after. Got these overheads connected. Saying, hey, if you're not going to fuzzy, I'm going to get these throws. Jailing you back with that butterfly. Red RC comes out. Uber slowed it down for a second, saying, hey, did you want to burst? Koka doesn't. In fact, we get the splat right after two. The RC slowed it down, so we were able to see that dash, and Koka wasn't able to get the punish. Spinning to call out that Mappa hunch from full screen. Gets the punish. Cheesecake probably... Cheesecake, that was... I hope a light bulb just turned on right there. You saw, hey, if they're going to do that Mappa hunch from that distance, this spin actually destroys that option. And here we go. Of course, when we got you in the corner, this Slayer, you know, not the best defense on this character. I know we like to complain about some of these Slayer buttons, but we got to keep it a buck. Not the best defense. Of course, they got that Hail Mary 2H after they FD you out, but they have to spend that tension in order to do it. Nice bite right here. You saw Koka go for it earlier, but whiffed it. The Master's Hammer gets the cross up into the universe buff. Koka, aggressive on that far slash. I don't blame you, but Cheesecake saying, hey, you're going to have to start thinking about this parry now when I got 50 tension. That's the difference between the Slayer and the Anji. Is that wake up super. That butterfly chasing you down, but unfortunately disappearing just in time. Koka getting a full screen counter hit. 2H evening up the rounds. Nagiha coming out. Oh my god, that Nagiha linked in the close slash, bro? Dude, I need to learn more about Anji. Maybe because it was only Nagiha that hit, and we were close enough. Koka getting that wall splat guaranteed with Pile Bunker, canceling into SMH. Cheesecake does have a lot of resources to play with, spends that burst. And that was a good delay on the burst as well from Cheesecake, just in case Koka wanted to go for the bait. But Koka instead able to get the next hit after linking that counter hit into the 5K, I believe it was. We'll see it on the replay. Here we go. Was that the counter hit Mappa into that 5K? That was an awesome round there from Cheesecake. That was such a good game. We just got to keep playing like that, keep that consistency up, and we're going to see some points go up in the future. Koka with a really strong Anji right now, though. Good throw in that spin. I like the dandy step. Nothing, right? Of course, we saw the Mappa there a second ago, but Cheesecake calling it out with spin before, so now we're just doing the dandy step nothing because it turns into throw. And in fact, Koka actually varying their approach options seemingly all the time. That time it was just a double step close slash, and it turns this into a Pile Bunker wall break. We're on the other side here. Koka varying up that approach, right? This time it was a backdash. Red RC gets this confirmed. And now we are on set point. Cheesecake right here trying to check you with that 2D. Gets the punish after on that whiff bite. Full charge dust saying, hey, you're a Slayer player. I know you're not looking at that screen. Unfortunately, couldn't get that finish to it, though. Koka was ready with that 2H. Gets this Pile Bunker wall splat. That is a lot of damage, folks. Jeez. Hard knockdown. Great block right there. Koka went for that burst bait, but Uber was very patient with it. Koka was ready on the next interaction, though. Had the tension to back it up, and is going to be able to close out this set. Great stuff from both our players. I love those answers that Cheesecake was giving back, but Koka takes it today on this Slayer. We got the Leo theme playing. Sheesh, guys, we're still here on this winner's side of the Clash Reunion 2. We got Soul Boobguy, the People's Champ, running it in on this Soul. Temmie finding that gap, checking you back with that 2P. Great stuff. Temmie, a very strong Faust player. I think you see them quite a bit over at that Get Good Gambit, getting multiple top 8. Soul Boobguy recently graduating, our last graduate of this season of Jeekly Academy. Definitely played really tough for that one. They played in their first one ever. They top 8'd, and then they ended up winning it only a couple later, so great stuff to them. Temmie keeping you back with this 5H. Try to get that 6H, but Soul Boobguy was ready to get in, but the Mini Faust gives some protection. PRC confirming that overhead hit of Scarecrow. Great stuff there. Chili enjoyed the fish. Let's go. Yeah, shout outs to my co-commentator. I got my kitten down here today. Chili's been holding it down with me, y'all. If you are watching the VOD, you got to come check us out on the Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/itsjeek, ITS Jeek. I'd love to have y'all. Soul Boobguy would love to have y'all rooting for him in this Twitch chat. Look at that Fafnir wall break. Temmie, of course, does have the round advantage here. Gets that counter hit J2K. Pushing you back into that banana. Almost a butterfly. I'm thinking about Anji still. But the Bandit Bringer from the rafters takes it out. We're on the last round here. Both players having that burst evened up. Of course, Soul Boobguy does have that orange Wild Assault. Can counter hit confirm. Can stagger pressure you a bit. Temmie has that blue Wild Assault to confirm counter hits into Snip, Snip, Snip. Can possibly get items thrown out if they wanted to get an item eat. Right now, we're getting some decent items, getting those 100-ton weights, getting the hammer after we used the PRC to keep the mix safe, potentially, and also that JK was, like, basically an instant overhead, but Soul Boobguy was ready with that back throw. Bursting you back. Mini Faust connecting. That was some good FD blocks from Soul Boobguy in theory, because then we could have punished that mix on block. But Temmie doing a great job of weaving it in, getting that hit, and taking that first game. Shouts to Cheesecake in the chat. And Temmie in the chat as well. I'll do my best. Yo, what's up? Vodka Man here. Vodka Man, one of the GOATs, man. If you guys ever want to get some games in, Vodka Man always down to play and help you out after all. So very talented player of many characters. And shouts to Master Shake. Boobguy adapts so well. Boobguy really does adapt pretty well. I think that's what makes Boobguy like a a strong player, and it really fits their play style. They're very much a heart player. They're not looking at the analytics. They're not reading the flow chart. They're saying, this is what I want to do. Are you ready for it? Good throw on that PRC super there from Temmie. But Soul Boobguy just keeping it simple with that soul pressure there in the corner, was able to take it out. I just realized we got the music on random, because now we're listening to the Queen Dizzy theme. Unless Boobguy changed it. But back throw comes out, and you're waking up on your own banana, unfortunately. Oh my god, great stuff there from Temmie. Tried to go into the 5P, 6P Gatling, but ended up getting a punished with it. Crossing up with the Scarecrow, saying, hey, Boobguy, are you ready for this one? And you're probably not. Nothing personal. It's just that this Faust is a character you probably don't see very often. Lining up 2 more hammers. Dog. 2 hammers. Golfed them both back, got 2 more, and it cleaned out the round. Green in the chat, 4 fucking hammers. That was crazy. Good counter hit on the wild assault from Boobguy there. Temmie was ready with the back throw. Great stuff. Man, I've been seeing Faust, they end up just doing the, what's the move called? The swing? They end up just doing the swing raw on round start and stuff sometimes, it feels like. Okay, here we go. So Boobguy getting that cross up, close slash hit. Temmie tried to burst to keep them in the corner, but Boobguy was ready with that bait. And you got to give Boobguy credit, has been always ready with those baits. Okay, great stuff. Temmie, unfortunately, getting thrown on that last super PRC. This time we sent the whole super, and it pays off. Temmie also has tension after, but you got, yeah, I was about to say, you have to respect that Boobguy. One more hit will do it, and it's going to be the wake up 2K2D. Temmie, a little aggressive in throwing that item. I mean, so it's not even that it was an afro. That could have been meteors, right? That could have been meteors, and the same thing would have happened. Maybe if it was hammer, it would have been meaty. If it was hammer or the 100-ton weight, I think it could have been meaty. But most items, unfortunately didn't have enough time to throw there. I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I host the tournament. I don't play the game. It's called Hole in One. Thank you, Muffin. Duel 1. Thank you. Actually, I didn't know what it was called. So the golf swing, Hole in One. Makes sense. 5P'ing you back. And we got and you know what I've been loving so far about all these matches is that we've had fans for both players. There's no favorites, which is the point, right? Which is the point. Here we go. Good. Oh. Guys, I don't know my soul buttons. That's 6S. 6S me from downtown. Oh my god, that was fucked up. Temmie going for that cross up reset so that you could get the Scarecrow in the meteor. Dude, Temmie is fucked up on this Faust. Counter hit confirming that 2H. Mixing you over to this corner, getting that counter close house on your wake up. And the 6H for the most damage you can get there. Temmie does have this meter to play with. Probably going to do so off of this follow-up. Oh, okay. Actually, in fact, we're going to see if Soul Boobguy wanted the burst. Oh, my God. Tried to very aggressively go for the command grab after it did whiff. But the 6P comes out. Temmie keeping down this Boobguy. Now, Boobguy trying to show you the strength of that Bandit Bringer. Trying to approach on this Faust, but Temmie also ready to show you how many anti-airs you got. Of course, you got that 6P. And it's very front-facing, right? It works there because of how front-facing it is. Of course, there's a dead zone above you, too. But you got your 5K also as a good anti-air. Damn, 5H on Faust is a good anti-air. Of course, your, what is it? Is it 2K? 2K and 2S are both good anti-airs. Temmie ready to use them. Temmie's got some fucked up stuff, man, on this Faust. Some cool setups. 2H gets blocked. Gets that bomb out. Oh my god. Tried to line up the bombo potentially, or at the very least said, hey, this bomb's going to end my turn regardless. There you go. There's that anti-air, and because you're that close to the wall, it actually turns into a wall break super Temmie. Dog, these anti-airs are crazy, and they've earned you this set point. Boobguy playing so well, however, getting in with that revolver into the throw. Getting that damage chalked up. Tried to see if Temmie wanted to press after being scared of those throws, but Temmie resolute on that defense. Good backdash over that 2H. There is a little bit of a gap there that lets you backdash. Boobguy, oh my god. Oh, dude, I didn't actually know that. You're actually able to crouch under that 5K as soul. Great stuff, but we're getting picked up. That super's not going to kill if it even connected, but it turns into a reset. Temmie showing you that this Faust can cook. So Boobguy beating you up there for a second with those throws and far slashes, but Temmie is going to be the one to move on this winner's side today. Here we are, guys. We're moving on. We're in the class reunion right now, but I need to talk to y'all about the payday bracket ran by GIBBY right there on the screen, playing that Chipp. Not just a commentator and tournament organizer, but also a hell of a Chipp player qualifying for this class reunion too. And this is a top 8 qualifier match trying to get on that winner's side. They run the payday bracket every Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. It's a free to enter bracket, and in fact, there's a guaranteed prize pool as well. So shout outs to GIBBY for doing that. $50 in that prize pool. Oh my god, really? Holy shit. Okay, great stuff. Oh my god, GIBBY putting a lot of money in that one. But we gotta give some credit also to Coffee Fields. Great stuff to Coffee Fields playing on this Kai. We got a lot of strong Kai players around here, man. Coffee is one of them, getting top 8s at both here at the Academy and that Get Good Gambit. But I don't know if they've had to play each other before, both GIBBY and Coffee Fields. You're close enough to the wall. That's going to be a hard knockdown wall break. Coffee does have the burst on the other side. We'll have to see if they decide to spend it. Alpha Blade getting that cross up. GIBBY getting that low after. Oh my god, the air Alpha Blade. That was some cool mix right there from GIBBY, able to close out that round. And what's going on? Potato Head, confirmed Bachelor in the chat as well. How we living, guys? Everybody having fun, hopefully. Good counter hit on that Foudre art. GIBBY saying, hold on. You can't be having too much fun with me. Yeah, well-timed burst right there from GIBBY. Getting out of that wall break from Coffee, but unfortunately getting sent back through. You got to be careful with spending that burst in those situations. Because then if Coffee gets a hit after, then it's going to hurt. Gets the meaty after that Alpha Blade. Overhead, red RC. Gets that wall spike guarantee with that fall down JK. We're sending you through now. Counter hit. Well, not counter hit, excuse me. Stun dipper, red RC. Coffee Fields using that tension. But guys, that was a close match right there, because look at how close it was. GIBBY had that 50 tension after. Was going to be able to fight you with one good combo. Now, maybe Coffee would have gotten their burst in time. I'm not sure, but we'll find out in this next match if we can get there. And shouts to the chat. We got some GIBBY fans and Coffee fans. I love the way GIBBY uses the rope. Gotta love a Chipp main. There you go. Yeah, GIBBY definitely a very active rope user. You know, GIBBY, you're really familiar with that rope, man. What you and your girl be doing, man? I don't know. You're really comfortable with that rope, if you catch my drift. Coffee not respecting that DP, and in fact, it's going to show you one right back. Oh my god, Coffee's that hair. Here's what it looks like full screen. Was that really insane? I got a lot of question marks in the chat. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. Going to super you through the wall. Hard knockdown. I'm just joking, y'all. I don't know. Here we go. Coffee on the other side. Gonna burst you back. Very confident about this one. Oh my god. Good block. Gets the punish as well with the stun dipper. Said, hey, I'm gonna... Coffee Fields running up. You guys can't see me right now, but I'm running in my chair. Couldn't keep that combo going with the DP on that shock state. Unfortunately, GIBBY gets the low into the red RC and is going to take out this first round. Try to bait out a DP or maybe a throw on Wake Up. Coffee just keeping it simple, though, with this Kai, man. You got to give it to Coffee. Not trying to do any tricky, what am I trying to say, any throws or anything, tick throws. Just keeping it simple with the 5Ks, safe jabs. Dude, that Sacred Edge was insane, calling out that backdash there on our Gibster, our Gibbius Maximus. Good trade hit. Look at this rope, man. I won't make that joke again. Gibby, gonna take you to the wall. Dude, Gibby got those fucking combos, man. Damn. Gibby got these fucking combos, bro. God damn. Taking you through. Coffee. There you go. Ready with that burst. Seeing if Gibby wanted to get that bait. Dude, that's crazy. You PRC that stun dipper and you still can't hit Gibby because he's dancing in the air with that rope. Gets the overhead to the red RC. That's going to be enough to kill. Unfortunately, Apple Blade. I said, I panicked so hard I said, call it Apple Blade. Unfortunately, didn't get the break there, but we did get the follow-up. Now, does Chili have any insight on this matchup, Master Shake? Master Shake. Chili, what do you think? Guys, look at that little bit of drool she has on her lip. Isn't she so cute? That's Chili for you. That's Chili for you. Great insight, Chili. Thank you. Okay, this is the Clash reunion. I got to show my players some respect, guys. We're moving through. We're having fun. Chili, the real goat. Yeah, that's my cat Mifa and the Twitch emotes. I got to get my other animals in, though. Burst coming out. Keeping you on the wall. Counter hit. Close slash. Gibby. Probably went for a throw there. Dude, that damage. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Deflect shield getting some distance. Dude, Gibby is so good on the rope, bro. Gibby is so good on the rope. Not our only Chipp in the Clash reunion, by the way, so we may see some more rope play later on. That meaty's going to get RTL'd, though, and that is going to be a lot of damage. Not enough to kill. Coffee. Gave a lot of respect to that DP right there, but Gibby just showing you that jump. Good just block on that jump in there. The command grab comes out. Not enough tension. The special cancel it, though, and the Alpha Blade gets the cross up. Even if Coffee DP'd there, I don't know if it would have worked. Keeping his wife happy. Master Shake. There you go, Master Shake. Chili's played this matchup for 27 years since Missing Link. Wow. Chili's not even a year old yet. She's a little baby. Coffee Fields with a good burst. Getting a knockdown over here. Oh my God, dude, that 2H OTG from downtown gets the 5K punish on that whiff. Alpha Blade. Gibby dancing around with that backdash. Whiffed their button, but was ready with the throw after. Whiffing the throw. True combo. Oh, dude, Gibby. Really good at that pattern right there. It's so good at calling out air-to-airs and also whiff 6Ps. This Alpha Blade's beating you up. We got that cross-up. Got you back into the corner. I think we went for a meaty 2K there. It was a little early, though, so it didn't pay off. But then we got the Alpha Blade corner steal. Gibby getting game 3 here. Very strong play. Okay, let me open up back to my Discord. I had the Payday Discord open for a second there. Did anyone at me? Anyone at me? Okay. No, we're good. Okay. Okay. Guys, I'm not going to lie. The solo commentary already got my throat hurting. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm holding down the ropes for Chili. Game 4 here, everybody. Gibby with an early burst because Coffee was getting it started. The threat of that rope and Gibby playing around it full screen has been gnarly. We got you picked up. Goes for the reset here. Coffee able to block that cross up. Active on that far slash. Gets countered by the Alpha Blade. And, dude, once we get that zoning started up, it's actually in Coffee's favor. But Gibby's so good at dancing around on the rope. These angles on the stun edges aren't paying off. Now, remember, you can only get the angled stun edges in the air. Otherwise, they are just on the ground. Heavy stun edge isn't that strong against a Chipp that's running at you on the rope. And just like that, we get a great air throw. Gibby on set point. Now, Coffee right now, Foudre arcing you around. Got that JK hit into that shock state combo, and it was so high up that we were able to link into 2H, dude. What an awesome route there from Coffee. Block the overhead. Gibby burst these probably. Okay, never mind. YRC gets blocked. Coffee. Evening up the rounds. Yeah, that DP combo was crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, Gibby. Okay, I will say that Gibby does go for that pattern often. Right? The jump on the rope, back jump, and then coming at you with a jump in normal. So maybe Coffee will have an opportunity to try to call that one out, but you don't have that much time left. Gibby is on set point here. DPing in the gap. Stun dip for Red RC. Gonna carry it to the wall with that heavy stun edge. Gibby. YRCing that normal. Gets out. Look at that. Gets that counter hit on the ground. Gets some good hits here. And the Alpha Blade crosses up Coffee with some strong play. But Gibby is going to move on this time on the winner's side to that top 8. All right, y'all. We're still in the Clash Reunion 2. We haven't made it to our top 8 yet. But we're going to show you one of the matches down on the loser side. This is losers round 2. Red Dawn and Hoki are fighting for their tournament life. And it's a shame because these are such strong players. You know, no, how do I word this? No, no sadness that they're down here, right? Like, no, no discredit to them. Someone's got to lose, man. In this bracket, there were 25 of y'all who had top 8'd previous academies invited out today to scrap it out. But this is a standard bracket, so someone's got to go 0-2. It's just the math. Someone's got to go 1-2. Not everyone can get first place. So, Red Dawn, previously graduating from a previous academy. Hoki getting so close before, man. Hoki, one of those players where on a good day, Hoki's graduating. I'm going to keep it a buck. A very strong Anji player. Trying to get in, but these loves are jailing us back. That counter hit Wild Assault confirms in this combo. Red Dawn takes the first round. Wearing that tag, by the way, I believe that's Red Dawn's university. What is it? Was it North Florida? University North Florida or something? Something UNF, University of Florida? I don't know. They're trying to dox you. But getting some hits in here. Hoki getting back thrown here. Red Dawn throwing a really good item. Going to keep it a buck. And yeah, in the mental stack of that item, you got to be careful. After Hoki trying to get that jump in after, but the mini Faust, a little goober, got your back. Oh, great backdash there from Hoki, getting out of that command snip, that PRC Scarecrow. Red Dawn, possibly with a fast PRC, could have called, gotten Hoki's reaction time, but Hoki was ready for it this time. 6P special cancel into that Fujin, and the overhead Raw is going to take this round, evening it up. Great stuff there, Hoki. Oh, man, what a good string of items right there. The bomb meant you didn't want to do anything too active. The banana jailed you back, so you couldn't even, jump over it or anything. And then the meteors to ensure that it was going to happen. Red Dawn tried to get, and I think, was that another grab, guys? Hoki really good with these jumps out of the corner, getting some good counter hits. Red RC to get you on top of this Faust, but that's that 6P dead angle for you, man. Unfortunately, Red Dawn with the anti-air call-out, but Hoki with a well-angled pin is able to get over it, but the 5K BRC slowdown means you get an item after. Good time burst right there. Gets that punish on Hoki's spin far slash, but the run-up 6P. And the parade comes through, too, for the windscreen. Great stuff. Great stuff. Hoki works at Grinding Gear Games. I used to think the same thing, Phantomicious, of the GGGs when I first saw them, but no, it's the for those who don't know, it's the Get Good Gambit. Well, I think Searoar, you got to correct me. Doesn't the GGG actually stand for like guys, like Guilty Gear guys, or something? I think the lore, guys, is that when they all started playing beginner brackets, they were all friends with each other. And they didn't want to get matched against each other in brackets. So what they would do is put GGG in their tag so that they could, so that TOs would know, oh, I don't want to put these guys against each other. We got woke. That's funny. Oh my god, the 2H from downtown got the meteor eat, guys. Here we go. Yeah, you got to be careful about that meteor. Hoki, but was ready with the burst after regardless. Going that backdash love from Red Dawn, saying, hey, you can't be too active in the air. I'm going to take you out. Getting this wall break. And that 5H. The YRC gives you some time, but a great tech there from Red Dawn. Dude, that 6P on the love is going crazy here from Hoki. 2K connects. Fast RC after that mix. Even if the mix didn't hit, that was going to be some awesome play after. Oh, by the way, Hoki got that. Wait, no. Oh, shit. Guys, help me. Who got the first game? Let me think for a second. Guys, help me. Who got the first one? Oh, fuck. No way. Hoki got game 1. Thank you. Okay, my bad. Sorry. My bad. Terrible TO. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. About to say, I'm like, why is the score still 0? Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you. Bomb coming out into that snip. Red Dawn. Gonna get a Afro inflamed after that one. Definitely was expecting that one just to kill, but the Koka comes out. We got another chance here on this Anji. We're taking Red Dawn to the corner. The throw comes out as well. Has the meter for the mix after. If we need it, goes for that PRC. Red Dawn with a great tech. I just scared my dog. I'm sorry. What an amazing tech right there from Red Dawn. Bingus, it's okay, baby. It's okay, Klee. Okay, she's going over to her dog bed. She's okay. All right, guys. Oh, my Lord. What an amazing tech right there from Red Dawn. The 2P punish came out right after as well. Evening up the games. Taking a breather. Taking a breather. He tried a hot PRC overhead, but did it too early. Yo, Green, by the way. Green coming in here saying, I'm an Anji player. I can see in your head. Shoutouts to Green, by the way, guys. I don't know if we gave Green like an official announcement. One of our new mods. And she's been killing them. Keep it a buck. So thank you, Green. And helping run this bracket also. So yeah, Green's been killing it. And y'all Green fans in the chat? Goddamn, y'all are all Green fans? Let's go. Okay. Well, let's talk about these players on the screen. We got Red Dawn going into that super, man. We've been seeing this Faust super here for a minute. Going to get this hard knockdown. Hoki with that bone-crushing excitement on the other side of the screen. Will have some tension, but it's going to have to be after a couple more hits. You're going to have to wake up and spend some FD first, but Red Dawn ain't going to give you a chance. It's actually going to beat you up with those 2Ks. We did give a chance for that YRC to come out. Try to go for that overhead after the Fujin. 5K to jail you back. The Nagia comes out. Look how much Hoki is staggering these follow-ups, by the way. Doing a great job of that. The 2P gets that check, though. Red Dawn taking this first round. $5K jailing you back. We got that trumpet. Hoki with some good blocks here in the corner. 2Ping through that mix. Taking back our turn, but we got a 2K ready on the other side. Red Dawn's got you in this corner. Hoki blocking that first hit of the overhead off that red RC mix. Great stuff, and then got picked up after. We're here in the corner. We're trying to get something started, and it's going to be the snip on that spin startup. Oh, my God. That was a weird one right there. The Parade actually got an OTG, so we were ready to line up the next hit, and Red Dawn taking game 3. Solid stuff. And shout outs to these follows rolling in. I see Lishena. Thank you for that follow. And Learning to Zone just followed us just now. Thank you, Learning. Appreciate you. We're learning out here, homie. This is the place to learn. Shout outs to your username. This is the learning area here in Guilty Gear. Here we go. Guys, I'm having a fun one with this one. After this, we're going to be going to top 8. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to go to top 8. So I hope that everyone's been having fun watching the Jeekly Academy Clash reunion. Overhead coming out. Hammers to push you back. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. The hammer actually didn't connect with Hoki because Hoki was invuln with that Koi. Got you here in the corner. Good throw, though. The back throw from Red Dawn, turning it into their advantage. In fact, getting that meaty close slash. Hoki spent that burst after. Dude, I love that hole-in-one. Is that what you guys said was called hole-in-one? To push the mini Faust forward. Good block on the overhead. Good block on that overhead. Hoki using that 6P earlier to get around those loves, but right now they've been going crazy. I'm going to keep it real with you, Red Dawn. Got this thrust here in the corner. We're spinning in. We got that far slash after as well. Going for that stagger low, and the Nagia turns into that 5K link. Oh my god, that was mix! Unfortunately, couldn't keep it going after, but hey, we get that 5K link. Dude, that was mix. Oh my god, the hot PRC overhead. God damn, that hit all of us, guys. Yo, that hit all of us. Holy shit. The 5H counter hit point blank. That one's going to hurt, though, Hoki. The 2K gets you. What's the 2K? It's mid and then 2 lows? Or is it mid, mid, low? I can't remember. It's many hits. Red Dawn. Oh, we're getting back thrown here. Oh, man. Hoki being a little brave there, going for the throw. If Red Dawn went for the snip, that would have hurt you, but that's why it's a fighting game. Oh, my. Okay, Hoki heard me. He said, we want to see it again. Unfortunately, we didn't get that combo after, but it's cool. It's hidden right now, but the burst gets seen by the Red RC. Red Dawn gonna put you back in the corner, Hoki. You're blocking this meaty, getting that YRC after great stuff 2S to get on top of this Faust. Pinning them back, but that 2P check, man. Red Dawn's so good with every Faust button. I think Red Dawn has pressed every single button in their arsenal on this Faust, and it's paid off. Got you pressed back. Mini Faust. Keeping that jail going, and the 2K connects. We're going to turn this one to a wall break. Red Dawn getting an item eating time. Has that meter after for mix. Gets the BRC, but a little too early on the snip, possibly? Or I wonder if it even was possible at all, because Hoki was already active with that 5H. Good 6P! Yeah, Hoki was getting a lot of mileage off that run-up 6P on the loves. But Red Dawn getting that counter hit confirmed with the blue wild assault. Hammering back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. A little bit of a bombo right there. Red Dawn is going to go ahead and take that set. But an amazing play from both of our players there. We're up here on the winner side of the Clash Reunion 2, everybody. And we're starting off strong. Koka on this Slayer. A player of many characters, but is going to try to take you out with this dandy vampire, Temi, representing that Bato City. We'll see how they're doing out here. Bato City has a lot of awesome brackets. And they put, and honestly, guys, like, if you don't know this, Bato City puts a lot of money into their brackets, too. Like, not only is it good production, and a lot of money and a lot of talented staff, but they also have so much passion in their commentary as well. You gotta go, dude. If someone can, if y'all represent Bato in the chat, can y'all drop a link? Or if you guys know, can y'all drop some Bato links? I'd appreciate it. But guys, Temi trying to get out of this corner against Koka, but that 5H comes out. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Koka came in last Academy and played, goddamn, played so many characters, not just this Slayer. We saw them on Axel, we saw them on Chipp, and then they also in the evening night, while the sun was setting, rather, they pulled out a Leo also. But right now they've been starting off on this Slayer, so Temi had some good stuff going for them there in that previous corner, was able to get that one grab, but we're gonna have to fight back here against this Slayer. Chat rooting for their favorites out here. And that's okay. We can have favorites, man. It's okay. We can have favorites out here. The mix comes out. That 2H. What a great jump over that 2H right there, man. You know those Slayers like using it. You know Koka likes using it. That good 5K check there from Temi 2D to push it back as well. I like that red RC into that J2K. Master's Hammer counter hit. Tried to go for that throw, possibly. JD connects. Those 2Hs are doing a lot of damage out here. But the Goober backed us up. Let's go. W's in the chat for the Goober from the downtown. Where's my fountain spam? Where's my fountain spam? Shout out to the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/itsjeek. Where's my fountain spam at? Mappa Hunch coming out. Oh my god, dude, that Goober helped us link into that 2D knockdown. We got a banana there, but it ain't going to be a thing. We got that 6H. Oh my god, we're very aggressive with those 2Ds on the round starts there from Koka, but Temmie has been ready with those jump JKs, jump J2Ks. PRC said, hey, are you pressing yet? Nope. 2H comes out, and now we got you in a pile bunker loop. Look at that damage. We all get counter hit by that 2H, y'all. We see Slayer not doing anything. So, oh, okay, I guess I'll press 2K now. Great boost bait there from Temmie. Holy piss! I scared my dog away. I'm sorry about that one. Guys, that burst bait was crazy. All right, y'all. Did some room shifting. Ain't nothing but a thing. Koka showed you, hey, I do have those other characters. Jeek wasn't lying. Not just the Slayer, but an Axel, a Chipp, and we also got that that Leo. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see, man. 5P coming out, getting that Rensen. Rensen's getting blocked right here. Goes for that time stop. Very patient with it, though. It gets blocked by Temmie. Good stuff, and gets that full screen 6H pick up. Red R seeing. Oh, my God. Temmie's got combos, bro. But a good block from Koka. Oh, yeah. Sends that burst. Temmie very confident right there, but Koka was ready with that wake up. Super good stuff. Good stuff. Pushing you back. Oh my god, well-timed 2H there from Temmie. I wonder, I don't know if that was the startup or the disjoint under that trumpet, able to get that punish. Great stuff. That's some Faust privilege right there. Getting in. Oh, unfortunately didn't get that punish because, I mean, to be fair, you're probably worried about the threat of that scoop after the Rensen. Koka getting that 2K on the landing. Good stagger. Good stagger. But Temmie, very patient. Isn't a masher. Not against the face of this Axel, though. The JP getting whiff punish, getting that PRC cancel after Temmie, throwing some bananas around. Got this 100-ton weight down. Blue Wall Assault getting that pickup. A lot of damage here for Temmie. We're going to go ahead and get that wall break. Great stuff. Koka has a lot of tension there, but unfortunately he's going to lose it. Won't have it on the other side. We will have that burst soon, though. Oh my god, that was actually insane. The 2H, so active because it connected with the mini Faust. Well-timed burst. Yeah, guys, if you're not hip, if you time that burst well against Faust, against those 5Hs. Dude, the Goober! Dude, that Goober from downtown. Yo, this Goober going downtown! Oh my god, the Goober! Dude. Yo, Temmie getting carried right now. This shit's 2v1. Yo, Temmie, I don't think that's fair, homie. I think that this should be a 1v1 bracket, you know, if you ask me. In my opinion. For real, though, awesome stuff right there, Temmie, playing around those mini Fausts when you're handed them, right? And if you're not handed mini Fausts, then you're going to be handed what? Hammers. You're going to be handed 100-ton weights, and you're going to be handed stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. We're sitting back on, and just like that, guys, I told you, man. I told you. She's got so many characters. She's got so many characters. This time it's going to be the Chipp. Yo, Temmie. Temmie with put a praying gif in the Discord and said, Izanami. Shouts to Izanami wherever you are, homie. Oh! Spectator bug, hopefully. Okay, spectator bug. Yo, you had all day to react to that Alpha Blade, goddamn. I think it was a little bit of a spectator bug. Temmie taking it through the wall. Nice counter hit right there for Koka. But the Super PRC keeps her safe into the snip, Temmie. Great stuff. Now we're on set point, y'all. Koka Trying to get something started right there, but that 2P round start's going to keep you back. That Alpha Blade gets a nice pickup, confirming into this combo. Oh my god. Those Alpha Blade combos can be crazy. The command grab comes out for Koka. Got that clone applied. And Temmie with a good whiff punish right there, following up with the BRC through a meteor. The YRC, though, not going to keep you safe from it. Koka was ready with that DP. Counter hit J2K. Red RC gets that pick. Oh my god, trying to go for that burst bait. Yo, Temmie. Temmie playing crazy on this. Faust got gets the 2H blue wall assault from downtown. Not enough to kill. And the DP gets a counter hit. We got this rope combo. Koka getting that overhead red RC confirmed. That's going to be a lot of damage, guys. And on the wake up, Temmie gets caught. Only a little bit of HP left, but now Koka's got that full HP bar. We will get that burst meter first. And dude, guys, did you see that spacing on the mix? Temmie was able to actually drift it back to keep it going. Snip applied. Afro on top of you, but you can't press on that wake up unless it's like exactly DP. Especially because if they say, I mean, and there's the threat of the safe jump. Temmie saw all of Koka's characters here on this winner's side, but was able to best them all and is going to move on afterwards 3-1. But guys, I do not want to be in Koka's path on the loser side, because she's got the whole roster in her back pocket. We're still here on winner's side of the Clash Reunion 2. It's GIBBY, the runner of the Payday bracket. Start.gg/payday. Is that the code, guys? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, GIBBY. Forgive me. Up against Rev. One of the Kais of all time. I used to joke, I'll give you guys some Jeek lore. In the Academy brackets, I would commentate for Rev. I would say, hey, man, look at that. Rev doing some Danny combos out here. And, shouts to Danny, one of the best Kais to do it. One time, Danny was in grand finals of the Jeekly Open, and I said, oh my god, Danny just hit a Rev combo. So big shout outs to both of them, man. This round right here is so close. I couldn't even get through my story. GIBBY able to get that cross up. We're chasing you down, keeping that overhead safe with RC, but Rev with an amazing mash to get through right there. Counter hit 2D into that overhead, but Rev was ready with that burst. It's going to be that cross up again. Nice 2P check on that Alpha Blade, though. Rev not holding any of this fake stuff. GIBBY, the king of that fake stuff, by the way, and that's no insult. I'm being for real. My man can play around on that rope like it's nobody's business, but Rev going to check you with those 2Ps with that DP. Going to make you hurt for it, man. We got some tension to spend when we wake up, but these cross-up Alpha Blades are going crazy. Here we go. Star sparking the chat. What's going on, Star? Coming in just in time. You said you missed Faust, but don't worry. Faust is on the winner's side, so you'll see some more Faust later on in that winner's finals. And guys, hey, by the way, we're giving away shirts. Nice 2D counter hit right there from GIBBY. Going to get that Alpha Blade cross up. GIBBY got some high APM, bro. My man be licking his controller going crazy, man. He be rubbing all the buttons. Taking you through, going to that wall assault to finish it off. Great stuff right there, GIBBY. But yeah, we're giving away 2 shirts. I guess I'll do it during Grand Finals or before Grand Finals. Yeah, I'll do it after Grand Finals. So please stick around, everybody. Tell your friends. Is it in the title? I added the title, right? Shirt giveaway. Yeah, okay. It's in the title. Oh my god, GIBBY pulling out the... No way, GIBBY pulling out the Shuriken in top 8 of the Clash Reunion 2. Have some respect. Have some respect, GIBBY. God damn. Pressing buttons on that wake up, trying to get on top of this Rev. Going for that low. Oh, too meaty on that Alpha Blade. Ended up missing. Dude, that rope mix has been getting Rev every time. Rev, you need to tie those shoes, homie. Good pickup on that super right there from GIBBY getting this hard knockdown. Rev's got 100 tension. Rev, please, God, spend this tension. Rev, please. Okay, we're spending it. RTL. Oh, my God. Rev, spend this tension, please. Good block. Get the punish. Oh, no. Oh, my God, the punch him. All right. Woo. Holy shit. Hey, I'm gonna be real. I don't know the timing on that super. The punish it. I guess it's after that last uppercut hit. Bro, I don't know the timing on that one either. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Rev, of course, wanted to go for that meaty close slash. Hoki in the chat saying, Rev, grab. Yo, Shake, thanks for hanging out, homie. Good luck. Have fun to you too, man. Have fun on your trip, man, on your work trip, and we hope to see you back here at the Academy as soon as you can, man. Otherwise, have fun. Take care of your family. All right, guys. We're here in the Twitch chat. We're talking to the Twitch chat, by the way, if you're watching the VOD. Twitch.tv/itsjeek, man. I'm going to plug that shit forever. I don't know. Hey, VOD watchers. VOD watchers that have also seen the stream. Do you prefer the VODs? Keep it a buck. Be honest with me. I don't care. If you prefer the VODs, let me know. Let me know. And if the VODs could be better, let me know. What do you like about the VODs? What do you want to see more in the VODs? Let me know, guys. Genuinely, being real. Right now, Gibby getting that cross-up Alpha Blade in the corner. Rev getting chipped around quite a bit there. But this Gibster, bro. This Gibbius Maximus, man. Going crazy. Getting that cross-up. Got this corner pressure in the... Dude, Rev is not going to be hit by those Alpha Blades for too much longer. We checked with that 2P. We're ready. Sun Dipper Red RC. PRC, rather. And a good, well-timed DP after saying, okay, you know what, Gibby? To be fair, maybe I don't know what side you're going to be on, but I don't need to know if I'm just going to Vapor Thrust right through. Look at that damage. Good just block. Red RC. Gibby's going to turn this one into a wall break, man. And that positive bonus up. Rev has 100 tension to play with, but that same side, no, the cross-up rather. Counter hit. Good just block there from Gibby. Oh! That was a weird one right there. I actually didn't look like it didn't even connect at all. I think Rev was probably confusing that one. Also, Gibby, are you pressing this RTL? He was pressed into the RTL. Good counter hit right there. Surprise. Stun Edge coming out, spending that burst, saying, hey, I don't even want to guess after the Stun Edge. I just want to get out of the corner. And, dude, Gibby is 20 for 20 on hitting those same side ropes, bro. Rev did hit. Actually, no. Rev did have that Vapor Thrust at one time, but Gibby showing you how strong that is. Gamma Blade. We got you here. In this corner. Giving you those gaps, but they're in the Alpha Blade. Rev able to check him. That cross-up comes out, and then the cross-up counter hit. You saw Rev was ready for a reversal button, but it may have been a DP in the wrong direction. Let's pay attention. Maybe we can catch it. Because I saw the reversal. Rev probably going for DP, but because it was the wrong direction, got something else. I couldn't even tell, to be honest with you. Couldn't even tell, to be honest with you. Great stuff, guys. Gibby out here playing off his rocker, bro. Sometimes people over there at OMG give Gibby a little bit of a break. Let them say, okay, Gibby, you know what? Go ahead and enter some brackets. Go ahead, Gibby. Go ahead and enter some brackets, homie. We'll see how he does here at the Clash Reunion 2. This is an invitational for anyone who was top 8 at previous Jeekly Academy. Rev, one of our previous graduates, and a many-time top 8er, a very strong Kai. Gibby coming in, getting one of his top 8, saying, okay, I'm going to take a break for now. Gibby getting into that Clash Reunion as well. And here he is playing on this chip. BRCing you into the corner, bursting rather. Rev trying to get that corner swap combo, but hey, we get the pickup after. Ain't nothing but a thing. Look at that damage. Great stuff. Getting that pickup. Rev with that far slash, showing you how strong it can be. Gets this first round here of game 3. And guys, I wasn't kidding, by the way. You know, so VOD watchers, you can't see the Twitch chat. I was complimenting the bracket earlier, saying that not only is it a fun place to play, but the people there are so nice. Arashi Miruku has qualified for top 8, asking here in the chat simply, hey, can someone help me warm up? And Hoki is going to go ahead and play with them. So that's awesome, man. And, you know, people, they're always getting in games, whether you're in the bracket or not. They're always willing to play with each other. You got to have some hate in your heart when you're in the match, right? You got to say, hey, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass, right? You got to have some hate in your heart there. You got to be strong there. But then outside of the match, hey, you know, you're my friend. We're a peer. We're here learning the game together. And Gibby right now is on set point. Rev does have that burst, but Rev is so active with that 2P, checking his chip, trying to keep them back. The burst comes out, but it gets baited. Gibby was ready for it, and it's going to send you to the wall off of the rope. Here we go. Alpha Blade coming out. Stun Edge not catching that backdash, but close. Oh, Alpha Blade PRC, but a little too early on the PRC, so I don't know if the Alpha Blade was even active. So Rev is going to punish you for that one, getting this stun Vapor Thrust rather combo. That's a lot of damage here on Chipp. Foudre Arc with a nice trade there from GIBBY. Getting that hit into the super confirmed, guys. That may be enough. It's going to be close. Oh my god, it's a hard knockdown. GIBBY still does have 50 tension, but Rev has burst. Gold burst, but we actually get the punish after because it didn't connect on our block. GIBBY, with some awesome play on that Chipp, is going to move on 3-0. We're here on the loser side of the Clash Reunion 2, but there's no losers on the screen, y'all. We got some hell of some players. Lime Apple on that Giovanna, not 37 rats up on that Bedman. Now, 37, been coming in some of these recent academies. Lime Apple got their top 8 placing back in the Academy 10. And here they are showing up on this Giovanna, new and improved. One of our only Giovannas here in the Academy since C-Roar. And my man, he's retired now. C-Roar's in retirement at this point. Shouts to GGG, C-Roar all the way in retirement. Good YRC right there and a great tech right there from 37. Getting that close slash after and doing some hell of some damage. Oh my god, great 2P check right there. Great 2P check right there from 37, saying Lime wants to go ahead, wants to try to dash on top of me. I'm going to check you with that 2P. Good 2H counter hit into the Slover head, into this DI, and you're able to actually turn that into a cool route with a hard knockdown. 37's going to be on the other side of the screen now with you. Still has that install. How many frames is it, guys? Is it 300 frames? Why am I asking? Y'all don't know. I mean, I don't know. 37 rats. Taking out that first game here against Lime Apple, showing you how strong that Bedman can be. And you got to be careful about this 37 rats, man. Hey, not the only Bedman in the bracket tonight, by the way. The other Bedmen, off the top of my head, if I get you wrong, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best out here. Danny Boy and Jerraldthefourth, our other Bedmen. So shouts to the Bedmen Nation. 37 rats is carrying the flag. Lime Apple may be the only Giovanna in the whole bracket today, and here they are in top 8 with that 6P dog kick red RC combo, getting this positive bonus here on the other side. Pins coming out, error codes applied, meter built up, burst meter not built up, YRC gets blocked, Lime Apple gets that punish with the oh my god, no, 37 got it. Oh my lord, 37 here in the corner, but a great check there from Lime Apple with the 5P. I think that's 4 frames. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. 236 us for the wall break. Great stuff. Lime Apple has burst, has that tension, but the pin comes out in 37 with some great zoning to secure the round. Hey, Creep the Sneak, by the way. Creep, are you still in here, homie? You gave me a sub earlier, homie. I didn't shout you out. I appreciate you, Creep. Thank you so much for that one. I appreciate you guys. If you're in the Twitch and you sub, you're a real one, man. I really appreciate that support, guys. It really helps the channel. I'm not going to lie. I do the prize pools for the open bracket out of my own pocket. I jokingly say that my coworker has me not my coworker, my employer has me sponsored. So, anyways, 37. Yeah, cool counter hit JS right there, pushing you back. 6P counter hit from Lime, getting that red RC after the cross up overhead. 37. Going to get knocked out this round. Unfortunately, not going to get a chance to spend that tension. Getting a throw here. Strong stuff. Bar slash, getting that wall splat after as well. That's a very active button, that Giovanna far slash. And, dude, we're doing a good job of making sure 37 just doesn't air dash around this, right? We're getting some good anti-air callouts on this 37 rats. Only needs one more hit to take it out, and it's going to be on that Wild Assault. Great stuff with the perfect, by the way. Jesus. Lime Apple with a solid last round right there. Evening things up 1-1 in this loser side match. Perfect. That's so crazy. Great stuff, homie. All right. Getting some of these matches started over here on the other side. Twitch chat, how we living, by the way? Y'all quieted down a bit. Y'all, all of a sudden, we're locking in. It's on the loser side. Shit matters now. Y'all are like, oh, shit. Wait, this actually matters now. This actually matters now. I'm really excited about this next match, by the way. Of course, I'm excited about Lime Apple and 37 here on the screen, cooking on this Giovanna, on this Bedman. I'm going to keep it real. I don't know how often I've seen this matchup, period, let alone at all. I'm not sure right now. But 37 opting for some zoning here. And I got to give some credit, man, to some of our previous Bedmen. When we were opting for that zoning, it was really paying off for us, rather. With, you know, you were seeing Jerrald previously in the bracket. If you're watching the VOD and you're learning Bedman, go watch Jerrald and watch that zoning he was doing. They were doing. 37 showing you some good zoning. Also, some really good back throws, man. The back throws on the side of 37 have been so good. The counter hit 6B comes out. Lime, they're going to chase you down. I think you can do like a Kara DP there that like gives you a little bit of distance, but Lime Apple still got this Bedman in the corner. The YRC connects, goes for that 2K2D. The 6B gets that counter hit. Links in the close slash. Oh my lord. Here we go. Got you in the corner. The back throws, guys. 37 is so good with the back throws. Lime does have 100 tension, does have that Giovanna buff. Every normal is going to be chipping for a lot of damage. We spent some on that 50 tension. 37's got you here in this corner. Goes for the reset. Good blocks. YRC comes out. Good tech. 37 with some great defense here. Counter hit. Oh my god, we tried to bait that burst too. 37 really confidently going for that burst bait, but Lime Apple wisely holding onto it, saying, hey, I'm gonna need one more hit, but 37 doesn't give them that chance. Now, the burst advantage is in Lime Apple's favor, so while 37, of course, is proud that they won that round, you have to deal with this meter advantage on the side of this Giovanna, and Orange Wild Assault can be lethal on the side of Giovanna, able to get on top of you, able to dance up towards you, but we're gonna burst you back. Good 6P through the pin. That was a really good 6P. 2H gets that pickup. 2-3-6S is the combo after. Oh my god, dude. Lime is so wise at picking good time to the 5P back this Bedman. Not holding any of that fake stuff. Not giving them a chance to run it. Counter hit 6P. Bringing to the corner. That stagger 2S is going to turn into a throw right after. Good blocks. That's going to be enough, guys. Full charge 5D from Lime Apple. All of a sudden, we're up 2-1 against these 37 rats. Hopefully y'all having fun in the chat, man. Hoki said, yeah, we eating popcorn mouth wide open. I love that for y'all. Let me go ahead and add these next players, by the way. I'll get them ready on deck. Because I'm a good streamer. I know what I'm doing over here. There we go. Here's the code. But need to run. Okay. Got my next match all queued up. I'm betting the house on Temmie. Here we go. Shouts to Green. Shouts to Oddity. Exclamation point bracket. Y'all watching the VOD, of course, you already know the whole bracket, right? You can just look at the link and you can look at you're able to look at you know, of course the people are going to be in the description, so you'll be able to see all the players and stuff. But you'll also be able to come and see that in the Twitch chat. Would be awesome. Here we go. US coming out, getting that kick flip, that dog kick rather, into the red RC confirmed. Guys, Lime Apple all of a sudden on set point. 6P counter hit, far slash gonna push back this 37 rats. The back throw comes out. Lime Apple wants to get out of this corner, but is gonna have to do so the old-fashioned way with FD. 2K2D comes out, 2-3-6S. Just in time for Lime Apple to get that burst. And you know what? An early burst like that, even if you don't have the meter to back it up, isn't bad because you still have that round advantage. 37 doing some awesome zoning here, though. That counter hit may get this burst from 37. Actually, a wise opportunity to not burst, because that combo was over just a second ago. Lime Apple then did capitalize on the throw after. Overhead's coming out like crazy, but dude, Lime Apple really good at finding that gap with the 5P. Slow overhead comes out. I saw Lime go from high to low. It pays off for 37. Now we're going to take it to this last round. Still set point for Lime Apple. Great stuff. Overhead comes out. Lime Apple didn't get that block, unfortunate, but we got the block on that JH, but not until the very end. The last hit takes us. Guys, fun fact, I'm a dun 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 dun. How many hits is Bedman JH? Dun 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 dun. Do you guys know? Dun 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 dun. It's 6. It is 6. Great stuff right there. 37. Able to take it right there. And I'm not saying that like you should count 6 hits on the combo me. Like you shouldn't count 6. You should just hold it. If Bedman is hitting you with JH, it's because you did something else wrong. Just hold it. Don't try to fuzzy block JH, okay? Just hold it. But it is 6. Shout out to the chat. All right, here we go. Getting that awesome counter hit, man. I gotta give it to Lime. So active in the air. 37 held on to that burst, and it paid off because that combo dropped, and then we were able to use it on the reset after. Error coded here into the corner. Good blocks right here from Lime. To be fair, Lime has been really good with that 4-framer check on 37. So 37 able to layer this pressure a bit and actually able to get it out. The meaty full charge special turns into that guard crush. You're able to get that. I don't know how plus is. I don't know the numbers, but you're able to get that hit after 37. Looking good here. Trying to dance around, trying to get around this Giovanna, but we get that back throw. Great stuff. Lime with some good FD blocks. Try to check you back with that 5H, 5K. I don't know my Giovanna buttons. 37. Trying to get those overheads, but Lime actually stealing the corner, getting this Bedman stuck back here. The counter hit trade comes out. Those air-to-airs have been crazy. YRC connects, and then Lime actually reacts and gets that run-up throw after. We got the dog dart. We're on top of you. We're getting that backwards dog kick. PRC on that throw. Good damage, positive bonus. 37, building up that burst. Probably won't have it for this round if we even need it, because the back throws come out. Lime does have the attention. The goal burst gets blocked, but it's hard to punish. The JS recovery. We still get the far slash after 37. Clawing it back, but a great set right there from both of our players. On the loser side of the bracket, but no losers on the screen. It's gonna be UberCheesecake up against Arashi Miruku. On that Riot Milk, man, we gotta see how Arashi does playing that Kai. We got a lot of really strong Kais around here, man. I'ma keep it real with you. UberCheesecake, though. Hey, a lot of strong Anjis, too. I won't let them get forgotten, man. We got Sopro, we got Hoki, and we got UberCheesecake. If I'm not saying your name, no disrespect. I'm just... And then we got UberCheesecake. Now, UberCheesecake... Now, I knew Uber before Uber ever entered a Jeekly event. I knew Uber from the Grand Blue scene. Playing that La Diva. I call her Fan Diva. I don't know if that's the right name. But UberCheesecake at this point is one of the strongest Academy players I have ever seen on that Anji. And just because you're strong doesn't mean that someone stronger can come and fight you. Someone else can come and take some hits in. And Arashi Miruku is trying to do so right now on that Kai. UberCheesecake, such a strong player, such a fighting game fundamentalist against this Kai player, Riot Milk. Red RC comes out. We got that pickup after that jump in. I like that double close slash combo. Tried to see if we are ready to burst it. but it didn't come out. We got the burst ready. Miruku got that red RC stun dipper, and we actually traded sides, and we got you sent through the wall. 50 tension built up, stun dipper, red RC. We're going into that DP, and we're sending you through. Riot Milk, with a really strong game one, is able to take it out. And we got some fans of both players in the chat right now, man. We got some fans. And then Hoki with the inside said, I've been training Arashi against the Anji. So hopefully Uber can show them a new thing. Okay, respect. Respect. And that's what I was saying earlier, guys. Hey, man. Hey. You're trying to learn about a matchup. You're trying to just learn the game, period, right? These people you see on the screen, I hope you don't feel intimidated. I hope you actually feel motivated. These are people that came in. These players, they didn't start off winning brackets, right? These players started off 0-2. These players started off getting bodied. They never took a round against their first opponents. None of us do. No one does. We come in and we get shit on, bro. It's the truth. That's what happens. You know, we're learning the game. But then you learn, you practice, you reach out, you ask for help, you find the resources, you put in that time, you go into training mode, you go into ranked. You have those days where you're so frustrated, and then you have those days where you get a Twitter clip every match. It happens to all of us, and it happens to these players on the screen right here. UberCheesecake just lost 2 rounds back to back, and here they are basically perfecting Riot Milk, taking them out in this first round with some really strong Anji play. Great stuff right there. Great stuff right there, man. And sometimes it can be like that. Your first game, you get bodied, bro. Fuck him into the chat. Everyone gets bodied, but getting bodied is fun. And if you can accept that, if you can learn that getting bodied is a part of the process, a part of having fun with it, then hey, man, you're better than 90% of players. DI full screen. UberCheesecake, what's the punish? Gonna get that spin in. But these stun edges pushing you back. Gonna burst through that far slash pressure. We're gonna do the Nagiha from downtown. The stun dipper at home. Red RC gets to pick up UberCheesecake. As quickly as they lost that first game, won the second game even faster. Yeah, one thing I want to preach about, I don't mean to be on a soapbox, yo. But one thing I like to preach about the Academy and the class reunion, especially because it's a beginner bracket, you're going to lose, man. You're going to lose. Everyone loses, bro. No one starts off a champion. You got to start somewhere. Red I am not, Red Ditto, the Ramlethal, like the best Ramlethal, one of the best players, period. Started off in the Say Jam beginner brackets in the early days of Strive. You got to go watch that AWT video. My man was like, hey, I like the Smash documentary, so I guess I'll play Strive. He didn't know shit about fighting games, bro, and now he's one of the best in the world. And not because he woke up and he was that good, because he grinded. And here you all grinding right here. I appreciate y'all. Riot Milk right now with a really strong start right here. UberCheesecake getting that counter hit. We got that tension built up, getting that koi after the spin. We're getting you thrown around. Riot Milk does have 100 tension. Riot Milk, I'm about to say, please spend that tension, homie. Please get that RCs. UberCheesecake hitting you back with that YRC. Getting this thrown around. Bar slash into that overhead. That is some sick shit. Trying to chase you down. Riot Milk really confident on these UberCheesecake backdashes. Went for that throw, but a little ill-spaced. Went for that meaty full charge 5D. UberCheesecake said, hold on, homie. You got to make it clean if you're going to hit me with something like that. The burst comes out, and I love that Nagiha being able to get up under it. Great stuff right there. We got you JD'd over here into the corner, going for that Fujin wall splat. That's a cool combo right there. Great stuff here from our Cheesecake. We got that Vapor Thrust combo with the Shock State. Cheesecake, you have 100 tension. Please, God, spend it right here on the wake up. The Stun Dipper RC. Riot Milk is able to get it right there. Great stuff. And all of a sudden, we're up a game. Oh, my Lord. Hoki said Uber lock in, saying Anji Nation. Anji Nation, we gotta lock in. And then Spandex right after said, Arashi, you got this, bro. I love that. We got cheerleaders for both sides, man. That is so beautiful. Cheesecake spinning that burst. Riot Milk spinning it back, spinning through that Sun Edge and coing you down. You were a little confident with that Future Arc right there, Riot Milk. But Cheesecake had the koi to call you out after. Fujin coming out the pin, PRC after going to the raw overhead. Riot Milk wasn't ready for that one, but does have 100 tension after. Well, how did they get a chance to spend it? Please spend the tension. God, I beg you, intermediate players of the Clash Reunion 2 here on the top 8, spend that tension. And we're getting it on the throw. Good stuff right there. Riot Milk, we're on set point. Full charge 5D right there. Uber Cheesecake getting pressed back by that Stun Edge. The koi comes out right after the close action of the full charge 5D. Riot Milk said, I'm not going to give you that burst, homie. I'm going to push you back for it. Stun Edge applied. But the far slash gets to pick up Fujin. Into the Ko. We got you here in the corner. Try to go for that 2S after, but the 2H combo. Uber Cheesecake gets DP back. Oh, we need one more hit to take it. No way, Riot Milk on a pixel. You're going to do this. No, okay. Good try. But remember where you're at, Riot Milk. Remember where you're at. All right, we're in the Clash Reunion 2, man. This is the best of the best, homie. We're not going to get full charge 5Ds on just anybody, especially not Uber Cheesecake. Come on now, getting that throw, though. We got that red RC. We're going to turn this one into a wall break. Man, that's a lot of damage off a throw RC. Riot Milk running you down, trying to get that really deep throw, but Uber Cheesecake was ready with this pickup after. Got you against the wall, but Riot Milk built up that burst. Burst comes out for Uber Cheesecake, but Riot Milk saw it with the red RC. Tried to do a shimmy right there, but the Stun Dipper picks up. Red RC close slash Arashi Miruku gets this set 3-1. Moving on through this loser side of the bracket, y'all. We're getting far up here. This next match is going to be Rev up against 37 Rats. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. I got some bias. I'm gonna keep it a hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm rooting for this Rev, man. Rev, a very strong Kai player, a very determined player, very consistent. I want to see how he does here in this Kai. Getting that RTL combo. Let's fucking go. But 37. Also, an amazing Bedman. As soon as we saw them here in the Academy, I had them on stream. I don't think they made top 8 in their first Academy. I don't think they did. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, I don't think they did. But I remember the way they played. I was like, shit, this person's going to graduate one day. But you're going to have to get through Rev. Getting that air throw, calling you out in the air. You got to be careful about charging those air dashes as Bedman against a player like Rev. They're going to be ready to throw you around. They're going to be ready to take you out of the skies. While desalting in for that full charge 5D, Rev said you got to block high. 37. Spent that burst right there saying, hey, I don't want to give you the positive bonus. But Rev still on top of you, still going for this RTL in the air, guys. Ride the lightning, Rev. Getting that hard knockdown average. Oh my, no way, Rev. No way! Rev, no fucking way you baited that YRC. God damn. Okay. 37 rats isn't going to take that one lying down. Rev in the chat, you know I did. 37 rats is not going to take that lying down. 37 is going to take you out back on this Bedman. I am sure of it. Got these pins set up, got those projectiles, saying, okay, that's how you want to play, homie. Hold this 2H. Yeah, give me that burst, okay? Maybe we're going to be sent to the wall here. Rev got that shock state, got that positive bonus cooking, but 37 got this Bedman ready with that 6P, dancing over that stun edge, getting with that J8, try to get that far slash after, but Rev canceling that whiff punish, or rather that recovery with the PRC to get the whiff punish. Oh my God, you're getting picked up. You're getting held up here in the corner by a bed, homie. IKEA called. They got your ass out back. 37 got 50 tension. Tripped the forward with the BRC. Slowed it down with that 2K. Trying to call you out with these specials. Try to get that bomb right there, but you're getting soft knockdown. Oh my. Okay, Rev. All right, Rev. Trying to bait that YRC again. I see you, homie. 37 said, nah, dog. I'm going to slow you down with this BRC. IKEA called, Rev. So they said you're late on your 4 payments. You picked the pay by 4 to pay for that mattress. IKEA's calling. They're saying you're late. Rev got 50 tension. PRCing up. Getting that DP block, but we were in the air, so couldn't really get that punish after both of our players showing what our 2Ps look like back and forth. Bursting back, 37 feeling confident about this round, getting that counter hit. JS tried to get that burst bait, but Rev with some good patience on it. Got the punish with the far slash, but didn't get the 2H link after. Get the slow overhead, but Rev said, I don't know what you're doing. I'm a DP through it. YRC, but the meaty 2K actually gets backdash. Rev going into this 5D combo after Stun Dipper, and we're going to beat you up for it. T.O. Jag. What's going on? The Seth player of all time. This fella's on stop the TO grind. I know, homie. I'll be working out here, man. Goddamn. I'll be working out here, homie. Jag, what's going on, my man? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a fine Saturday. Yeah, we got all the TOs out here, in fact, because we got Riot also. Riot, hey, Riot. You're running a bracket now, right? Am I crazy? Can you link? If I'm right, can you link your bracket? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But don't you have, it's called Tension Temple? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if I'm fucking that up. If you can link your bracket, man, if you don't mind. I don't mind. Getting that counter hit. 37. Bringing you over here to the wall. Good blocks here from that Kai. Guys, it's 6 hits. Remember, we did the Jeopardy earlier. We did the Jeopardy earlier. Da, 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 da. It's 6 hits. Good back throw right there from 37. Had the tension after Rev does have this burst. Able to get it out. They're on defense, but the pin comes out. 37 gets that projectile and gets the round. Gets the game, in fact. There we go. Tension Temple. Yo, in fact, yeah. Gibby also said, Gibby said, yo, all the TOs are out today. Yo, check out. You guys have so many brackets to play in, guys. I wasn't trolling earlier. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. If you graduated from Jeekly Academy, it means you can't play anymore in the Jeekly Academy. But that's a good problem, man. There's other stuff out here to play in. There's other stuff, bro. Riot just linked the bracket. He said, I got Grand Blue and Uni and City of the Wolves. Okay, Riot about to be busy over here, bro. Riot, yo, ATL Riot about to go fucking busy over here. 37 busy with this wall break. Got that 50 tension built up. We got some burst on deck. BRC drift forward, getting that throw here on Rev. Rev, what do we got? We're getting Kobe'd with the JH. 37 rats getting a perfect. Oh my lord, we're getting jailed back, we're getting some hits, and we're getting that Kobe from downtown, getting some pins applied as well. Counter hit JS. You gotta give 37 and Rev both compliments. 37 for going for that burst bait, but Rev with the patience to not fall for it. Foudra Arts got you in the corner, got that shock state applied. Oh my god, did 37 FD cancel their JD? You pull someone off the street, they have no fucking clue what I'm saying. But did 37 FD cancel a JD? You gotta watch back the VOD. You gotta watch back the VOD. Here we go. Stun Edge is coming out. 5K pushing you back. Got that shock state applied. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Careful here in the corner. 37 has that burst. Back throw. Dude, 37's back throws have been fucking bonkers. 2H cassette picked up 2-3 success. One more reset. Rev blocking high. But the low comes out. 37 up 2-1. Yeah, Green saying in the chat, FD cancels are hype. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. FD cancels are hype. So if you're not aware, so what I'm saying happened, and I'm not even sure if I'm correct. 37 hit JD there, but Rev RC'd, slowing down the situation, showing that they were ready for a punish on the JD. So 37 pressed FD, faultless defense, canceling their normal startup and blocked it instead. Now, I don't know if that's what actually happened, but if, that's awesome. Rev, come on. No! Okay, it was early in the match. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. We good? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Strivers, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yo, Arxis, you see this shit, homie? I put your tournaments on for free every week. Arxis, you gotta fix the game, man. Here we go. We're getting sent to the wall. 37. Getting these pins applied, getting that picked up. Rev trying to get over towards this Bedman, but the JS gets us. The slash comes out. Bakuman said, get Daisuke in the phone. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Is Daisuke there? Yes. Yes, this is Jeek. I know I called earlier. Yes. I can hold. Hello, Ishiwatari. Hello, Ishiwatari-san. How are you? In fact, if actually, sir, if you could actually wait a moment, I am watching Revadah, one of the best up-and-coming Kais, try to get out this 37 rats in the corner. And he's doing a good job of it right now, has that 50 tension, but 37 rats actually are playing Bedman. Yes, Bedman. Yeah, are you surprised? Yeah, playing Bedman right now, getting the YRC in the 2K2D. And, sorry, Ishiwatari-san, 37 rats actually just took the set. So I actually have to call you back. Actually, sorry, Daisuke, I have to call you back. Okay, thank you. Bye. Still moving on through the loser side of the bracket, we have Arashi Miruku. The Riot Milk themselves up against Koka. Let me go ahead and get this fixed for y'all, guys. I'm sorry, I thought I had already fixed. They're going to be up against Koka, a multi-character player. Not just on the Slayer as you see right now, but many other characters as well. Could be the Axel, could be the Chipp. It could also be a Leo. I'm not forgetting about that Leo. Hey, Koka, you hear me, Koka? You got that stream unmuted, homie? If you got that Leo, let me see it. I love seeing that Leo, but Riot Milk on that Kai, of course, getting that Vapor Thrust, getting that Shock State combo. Koka with a really good check on that 5P, though, has you in the corner with that Slayer, being able to jump over that 2H. Good stuff here for our Kai, but the It's Late after the Danny step back actually gets the punish on that whiff. 6P tries to go for the throw, able to jump over to the Master's Hammer. The Stun Edge spacing out the 2H, and the Stun Dipper gets the kill. That was a close one, but Arashi Miruku comes out on top. Here we go. 2H pickup. Bar slash. Gets bursted. Miruku getting Mappa hunched from this other side of the screen. Guys, hey, Twitch chat, help me out. P Mappa is the short one and K Mappa is the long one, right? Can y'all help me? Point is that Koka did a short Mappa into a long map. I think it was P and the K. You guys got to help me. Okay, yes? Okay, there you go. P and the K. Baiting out that burst counter, hitting with the 2H. Koka getting this pile bunker reset into a wall splat. Into the 100-meter cancel. Koka gets a Twitter clip to start off this loser side of the Clash Reunion 2. Solid stuff, man. Now, we're only evening up the rounds here.
We're gonna have to see Hoki in the chat. Kai lives this. I don't know about that, homie. I don't know if any characters got enough. I don't know if we got enough guts to survive that 100-meter super. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Good stuff here from Koka. Pile bunker loop. Oh my God. This route. No way. Oh my God. That one sweet spots it. Koka. No way, Koka. You're cracked, dog. Holy shit. Here we go. Twitch chat said buff Slayer. He needs more damage. Okay, Mapahawk. This it goes under. Yeah, let's say. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're dancing around with that 2K. Look out for that K Mappa. It'll be full screen at this point. On top of you, that's the number. Late cancel on that number with the PRC. Got that pickup after. We got the burst inside of Koka. Went for the bait. Has some attention after PRC into the. I can't even say the moves. The Vapor Thrust takes it. Riot Milk in a very close set right there. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this late cancel on the Stun Dipper. Wait, I didn't catch it in the... Yeah, but sorry, I didn't catch it in the replay. We had a earlier Stun Dipper with a really late cancel. But Riot Milk on that cancel right there, able to take it against Koka. And Koka, by the way, staying on the Slayer. Reminder, Koka has like 4 characters, bro. But we're confident on the Slayer. Vodka Man said, they spoke of the one who would break the curse of DI into lose. Dragon install heavy DP is wild. Yes, sir. But Riot Milk is doing it here today. Getting 2D though. That's a nice counter hit. Koka, of course, wanted that pile bunker to come out, but if nobody got me, Slayer close slash got me. 100 tension on the side of this Koka, bro. It's going to be spent on that YRC, but Riot Milk was ready with the bait. Stun Dipper, or rather, Stun Edge. Into that chip hit right there. Far slash counter hit comes out. Kemi said Arashi is locked in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Arashi locked in. Getting that throw. Getting that Stun Dipper. Koka. Blocking that 5D though. Koka ain't holding shit, bro. 2D into block. Said try to DP this. Retro V1, thank you for that follow, homie. You came in at a good time. It's the Clash Reunion 2. It's the loser side. It's the quarterfinals. Try to get that Vapor Thrust combo. Arashi save it. Can't save with that DP. The YRC does connect. The Master's Hammer gets the cross up and then the step dash close slash takes it. Koka evening up the rounds and has the burst advantage. Good throw right there on that dandy step from Riot Milk on that run up. Gets another throw, has that shock state applied. Dire Eclat pushes you back. Koka with insane damage off of a really good string. Burst pushing us back. The pile bunker reversal, or rather the reversals on the side of Riot Milk, excuse me. Has 100 tension. Riot Milk, please God, spend this 100 tension, I beg of you. Please, Kai, Jesus, King of Illyria, Jesus, spend this 100 tension. Kai, Kingdom of Illyria, Jesus, I pray to thee. Fudra are connecting. YRC connecting. Koka has 50 tension, but baits out that burst. Oh, Riot Milk got their burst back, but Koka wasn't confident of it and didn't get that full punish. The far slash gets hit out by that stun edge. Arashi trying to get one more hit, but the far splash spaced out by 2H. Koka on a pixel takes game 2. Hey, is this bracket fun, everybody? Everybody having fun, by the way? You guys are having fun, right? Here we go. Game 3. Game 3. Wait, real quick. Don't forget, guys, I'm doing 2 t-shirt giveaways, by the way. 2 t-shirt giveaways. Jeekly shirts. Shirts! Exclamation points, yes. Shirts are being given away. Hey, if you're watching the VOD and you're like, hey, a shirt would sound cool. I've never had a shirt. I've never gotten a shirt before in my life. Twitch.tv/itsjeek. That's where the shirts are at. Here we go. Pile bunkering you through. Koka. Oh my god. Yo, Koka just barely had the 100 tension. If only Koka had that dandy step into the 100 tension super, that would have been crazy. But we get another chance here. Riot Milk getting Wire Seed back, able to get away from that 6H. Stun edges in the corner. 5D gets blocked from. Oh my god, Koka with the DP baits after the 2D getting blocked. What a G. That's, I mean, damn, how many DP baits is that in this set alone off of 2D from Koka? It's at least a second. And, hey, guys, Riot Milk went for that 2P punish right there, seeing that Koka was doing nothing, but then got counter hit by 2H. Y'all all get hit by that, right? It's not just me. We all get hit by that. Finding the gap, gets the DP through. Oh, this connects, it connects. Able to DI you back. That stun edge, dude, that stun edge looks like a gold Lewis drone. God damn, the 2D gets the pickup and the cross up close slash takes it. Koka said DI to lose is the prophecy. Ganyon, how you living, homie? Ganyon, I saw you chat earlier, bro, but I was out of my chair, so I couldn't even. Ganyon, you gotta, hear in the chat, or you can DM me. Don't you have a tournament this weekend, man? How's that going? Here we go, guys. Game 4. Riot Milk DPing through that gap that Koka applies. Now, these DP characters, man, they love playing against Slayer. They love playing, especially when you got good neutral like Kai, man. You're able to zone them back. You're able to DP through all those dandy step gaps. But Koka knows that and is showing you 2D hold back. And it's paying off. Oh, look at that. Koka giving a lot of respect to Riot Milk here. Riot Milk. Hey, Riot Milk, you got the stream unmuted? When you wake up next, run up, throw Koka. Koka's giving you a lot of respect on that S Vapor thrust. Just wake up and throw this Slayer, homie. Here we go. Far slash getting counter hit right there. Jumping over that 2H, carrying you to the corner. The far slash gets a punish on that landing recovery. Man, I get counter hit by that 2H too, man. Don't take it personally. Goes to that PRC, beats the burst. Koka! Koka, holy shit. But Riot Milk is ready with that red RC. Gets that burst right after. Stun edge applied. The far slash counter hit comes out. Koka carrying you across the screen. The 5H gets DP through because there is a gap there. The counter hit 2S. Koka with the red RC lines it up. And just like that, we move on through the bracket. Koka moves on 3-1. Winners finals of the Clash Reunion 2. You have two titans of the game. Payday Brackets GIBBY, the TO, the commentator, the organizer, the stream guy. Fuck, GIBBY does everything for the Payday Bracket. Give my man some more credit. And here he is playing one of the best chips I've ever seen up against Temmie29. Here on that Faust, here so strong, here on winner's side, has that goober to back them up, but the super gets hit out. Great stuff. That mini Faust definitely carrying our ass around here. Temmie got you on the wall, got you with that close slash picks up. Guess for game with that scarecrow, homie. Full charge 5D. God damn, we got some combos here on that Faust. Temmie29 showing off strong in this very first round of the Clash Reunion Winners Finals. Man, we're having fun out here. Hammer pushing you back. The JH wall bouncing you. This chip is taking damage. Woo! Oh my god. Mix. We got 100 tension. GIBBY said, I'm not holding that shit no more longer, homie. I got the DP. I got the drill. But the back throw comes out. Temmie has 50 tension. You gonna spend it? Waiting for GIBBY the burst because that FD block on the wake up. And the JH from downtown. GIBBY doesn't give a chance to spend that burst. Temmie's gonna take it from you with that full screen Faust jump normal. You can't beat this zoner in the air, everybody. Especially when they're jumping at you with that JH. Especially when you got that afro applied. That wasn't the case here. But the afro was on the screen. You got to be careful about it. Bash from the chat. K Crow corner cross up, my beloved. There you go. We love Mini Faust. Mini Faust, the goat, goated community member GIBBY. Yo, can I be real? GIBBY is a net positive for Guilty Gear Strive. And that's no surprise. You guys all agree with me. And you would all, you know, W's in chat. You all, yo, W's in chat right now. W's in chat. GIBBY net positive for community right now. Hit me with a W. We all know it. Runs that payday bracket every week. Ran the fucking TO bracket. I see them pouring in. Yo, GIBBY, you gotta watch this VOD back. Look at these W's, homie. We fucking love you running Guilty Gear Strive brackets, and you know Arxis loves you running those brackets too, man. Let me keep it a buck. If Daisuke, I get Daisuke on the phone right now. I'm gonna call this motherfucker up right now. He be telling you, he said, oh, GIBBY-san. GIBBY-san. Arigato gozaimasu. Here we go, Temmie. Getting command grabbed. Has that tension ready. The spend if we need to. We're blocking this out. GIBBY jumping on top of you, getting 6 speed back though. Getting 6H back. We got that thrust after. Dude, what a unique, oh my god, what an insane bait to that super Temmie 29 just showed us. Holy shit. Doing that. Hey guys, what Scarecrow's at? Is that S-Crow? Doing that S-Crow PRC pickup after that is so crazy. Keeping you back, dude. This 6P, man. Temmie saying, hey, this Faust 6P ain't too bad. You're hurting the Faust 6P agenda, Temmie. You're using it too well. GIBBY's so good on that rope, man. GIBBY, one of the best chips I've ever seen on that rope. Showing you why he's so good, taking you through the wall. Look at that damage, man. This is Chipp. This is the Pixie character. Look at this damage, man. But look at this damage right back, man. This Chipp's about to take it with that reversal super. Temmie 29 making you hurt with this bone-crushing excitement. Only needs one more to take it through a hard knockdown, no doubt. And it's going to be the JD. Temmie 29 up 2-0. GIBBY invests so much time, money, and effort into this community. He's the fucking GOAT. I agree with you, Green. How did that super not kill? It's Faust. Do I need to explain it to you? It's Faust. do I need to spell it out for you? It's Faust. Why did it not kill? It's Faust. I'm trolling, of course. But it's Chipp. Wait, actually, good point. Actually, hold on. My numbers are clicking in my head. My computer is going. GIBBY. Getting that counter hit right there. Beating up this Faust right now. No, okay, that's where the Dead Frame 6P has your ass clocked. Right now, GIBBY was able to get around you, dance above you, blocking that S-Crow. No, GIBBY, you had the RC. Okay, whatever, we got it. No big deal. We got it. No big deal. I was scared for a second there, GIBBY. That S-Crow got us. We're so active on the round start, but the 6H claw from Temmie does so much damage against that Chipp. Dancing around the 100 weight, dancing around that goober. Be careful. That goober will come back to bite you. There it is. There's the goober. He's right there. Burst coming out from GIBBY. We're on top of this Faust. We're getting them with these hits. We're getting them with these pickups into the super. It's going to be a confirm into a hard knockdown. Temmie does have the super PRC potentially on the other side, but it's the Alpha Blade. Burst comes out. Guys, Alpha Blade. Alpha Blade. Here we go. Getting that pickup. No way. That kills. That kills. Give me. Yo! Did that even come up on the mic? Did that even come up on the mic, by the way? I was fucking screaming right there. Did that even come up on the mic? Oh my god. Oh my god, I was fucking screaming right there, dude. That's my boy, GIBBY! The chat saying, you got this, Temmie. Let's go, Temmie. Hey. No Temmie disowners here in the chat. I'm fucking with this Temmie also, man. I'm down for the Faust. Gibby right now getting this hard knockdown. Going to take it to the wall. Temmie does have that burst on the other side. We'll have to see if they use it. It could be aggressive here from them. I'm not sure. Alpha Blade, surprise, Alpha Blade. Temmie trying to get that overhead right there, but the Alpha Blade gets blocked. Gibby still checking with that 5K, man. Faust sweep. Yo, we got a lot of Temmie enjoyers here in the chat, and I don't blame you. Let's go. We got some Temmie fans out here in the chat. Hey, root for your friend Temmie. Gibby gonna hear that and turn it into fuel. Gibby locking in with that overhead red RC, saying, hey, where's your burst at, baby? Where's the burst? Getting that cross up overhead. Good stuff right there, Temmie. Okay, good late burst right there from Gibby. Gets that burst into the corner. Puts Temmie there. I'm loving what we're seeing. Temmie, here we go. We're on game 5. Yo, chat's rooting for our players right now. Guys, I don't got no fucking chair, by the way. I'm up here. Let's go. All right, I gotta change the screen, by the way. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Game view. Duel 1. Let's rock. Game 5. Here we go. It's Temmie up against Gibby. This game decides it. Gibby is the first one to burst. Temmie trying to get that 6B off the rope, trying to push back this Gibbius Maximus. We got that Afro applied. Gibby, be careful with that backdash. Also, be careful about that snip. Temmie gonna put that Afro back on your head, homie. You gotta hold that one. The 2K gets the pickup, and you get wall splatted with the slash. Basically a perfect on set point. This Faust is going crazy. We got that burst to keep ourselves safe as well. Blocking that jump in there from Gibster. Alpha Blade getting blocked. Here we go. Good anti-air there from Temmie. Taking you across the screen. Getting that banana. We give a little bit of health back. No big deal because we got the Goober. Follow us up, Goober. Come on, Goober. Goober, walk it down. Come on, Goober hit. Gibby had to block that one. Temmie got you in the corner. BRC. Oh, but Temmie gets that trumpet after. Ended up not mattering too much, but that counter hit close slash gets us this wall break potentially. Temmie has 100 tension. It's going to be a scarecrow into something. It's going to be the P-Crow into the PRC. And Temmie, 29, stays on the winner's side, moves to grand finals. Our next match are two titans of the game. It's going to be not 37 Rats up against Koka. If you guys haven't been watching the Twitch stream, you're just clicking around on the VOD. You got to go back and see what I said about Koka. A character connoisseur. Plays many people here in this game. Not just the Axel that you're seeing on the screen, but plays a Slayer, a Chipp. I think also plays a Leo. I haven't seen it in a minute. But 37 Rats, of course, a cooker up on this Bedman. Getting a perfect, starting things off strong. Now, there's a few Bedmen up here in the Jeekly Academy, guys. A reminder, if you're here in this bracket, it's because you've gotten top 8 in a Jeekly Academy before. You've gotten really far. But right now, you're getting a lot of red health against yourself. Not 37 Rats, trying to get this perfect, but the YRC comes out, able to jump over that Rensen, able to pixel you back with those projectiles. 37 Rats with the perfect, god damn! Okay, now to be fair, Koka has other characters lined up. Oh my, no way. All right, okay, guys. Okay, you're watching the Clash Reunion 2 VOD. You've never seen another Jeekly VOD ever in your life, okay? Okay? Maybe you've never seen another Jeekly VOD ever, okay? All right, let me tell you. My man Koka on stream at the Academy has played Axel, Slayer, Chipp, Leo, and this motherfucker, she pulls out a happy chaos. Dude, she plays everybody. Oh my God, she just hits random apparently. God damn, look at this. The throw comes out from 37 Rats. We got this happy chaos in the corner. The shots come out. Getting pinned back. Good shots. I don't even know what to say, man. Oh my God, I'm just fucking blown. I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse so much, but I'm just blown away that Koka has a 5th character, man. Holy crap. The slow overhead comes out. 37 Rats gets that special cancel after, and it turns into a kill, taking out this happy chaos. $2K2D into that gun flip. Here's the thing, by the way. It's you know, when she picks a different character, it's like, you know, it's not clear that like what am I trying to say? She knows what she's doing, right? Like, it's not like she actually is hitting random. I'm being facetious when I say that. I am being, like, you know, I'll be legit when I say that every time she plays a new character, I am legitimately surprised. I'm like, no way you also know this character's combos. No way you also know this character's a barre, their best wake-up options. You know their best mash. You know that their best punish. No way you know that. But Koka is on their 5th character right now, and this happy chaos is doing pretty good. If it's getting that burst away from 37 Rats, we're threatening lethal here. Needs one more hit, but 37 with a good jumping JS is able to take it out, able to move up 2-0. Woo! Oh my lord, you guys having fun out here? Woo! Hope y'all having fun out here, man. Sheesh. Here we go. Game 3. Oh, there it is. There it is. Koka. There it is. Koka on that Leo. I think we went for maybe that follow-up guard point attack a little too early. 37 getting us with that JH, but not being able to dance around that back turn H. We try to get the wall spot with the back turn S. Koka got the wall spot with the 5AH. YRC, give us some time. /5H 214S. You're in the corner with that back turn S. That back turn K, excuse me. You got the YRC to give yourself some distance. Goes for the guard point, but a little too early. 37 well-timed spacing on that JH, and the DP gets baited. Now, one thing you got to remember, you see the DP get baited, you're like, oh shit, Leo got his DP baited. Lamau, that's so crazy. But remember, Leo got that HP, bro. Leo gotta check with that flash kick. He needs it, man. He needs to check with that flash kick. Able to bait that YRC. Able to get that counter to close that. Koka! Good stuff. Here we go. Getting pushed back. We got that 236S. Koka has that burst if she needs it. Spending it right there. 37. Able to dance over that H-boom really well. The DB comes out. YRC. Oh my god, that 6H is so crazy. It can be really good at catching that backdash, the back turn K into the, oh my god, the stance cancel far slash, I think? I'm not sure. Koka, 214S, but the BRC slowdown gives 37 Rats a chance to get a nice punish there, and all of a sudden we're on set point. Set point threatened. 236S coming out. We got this Koka here in this corner. We're getting that pickup. The burst comes out. We got that H boom. Careful about that H boom. YRC coming out, pushing back this Leo. 236S with the pickup. Good FD blocks from Koka, but 37 needs one more reset to take it. The H super gets blocked. You have to punish after that fourth hit. 37 gets the JS regardless, and just like that, we're moving on. 3-0, but it was only after seeing the entire roster, from Koka's pockets. Losers finals of the Jeekly Clash Reunion 2. It's gonna be OMG's GIBBY, the runner of the payday bracket, up against not 37 Rats. This Bedman Chipp matchup has been quite the one to watch. I've been having fun with it so far. GIBBY, I don't know if I've seen GIBBY up against this Bedman so far, especially not specifically 37 Rats, who's been on quite the heater trying to make the losers run for themselves, taking out this Chipp, and the // does it here with the slash. 37 Rats had 100 tension to back themselves up, but didn't even need it. I just had to be quiet. Can y'all blame me? Do you see that combo right there from GIBBY onto 37 Rats, taking them through that hard knockdown, getting that massive damage against even a Bedman, burst pushing you back, the Alpha Blade connecting, my god. That was a max distance Alpha Blade, the JS getting to pick up on the rope. We know we've been giving GIBBY a lot of compliments about that rope play, but against someone who is active in the air like Bedman, especially not 37 Rats' Bedman, you have to be careful. The burst pushing us back. FD blocks coming out. GIBBY needs one more good combo to take this one. Tries to get it with the JD off the shuriken, but 37 Rats will take it with that 236S. Great stuff there in the corner. But GIBBY was really confident trying to get back out, and I don't blame him. We'll have to see how that pays off later in this set, if not later in the tournament, if he ends up making it on. But of course, the winner of this match makes it to grand finals up against Temmie, the Faust, who has that winner's side advantage. But here on the loser side, if you lose at this point, you are out. So it can be quite brutal. I don't blame you. Alpha Blade coming out. Alpha Blade. 37 Rats. Oh my god, no way that corner stole. That is actually crazy. GIBBY with a really cool combo right there, getting that maximum distance Alpha Blade into 2K2D. 37 Rats getting wall splat right here. Wall broken, I should say. And we have that 50 tension after the play with. We're dancing back with that JH, baiting that burst, getting that pickup onto the GIBBYus Maximus. The Sloverhead gets that pickup, and 37 is taking to the corner with that Kobe. YRC connects, and the YRC comes traded right back from 37 Rats. Some error codes into some damage here. We got some damage from 37 Rats, and the // will finish it off. Let's rock. That's some very active in the air normals there from 37 Rats, going for that JP. You guys see that, right? JP trying to call out possibly a round start Alpha Blade or something of the sort. DP comes out, gets that multi-hit counter hit. Projectiles on the side of 37. JS with the counter hit, baits the burst. That's the second burst bait I've seen from 37 in this set alone. Went for the Sloverhead, but GIBBY said, I'm not holding that one. I have the DP ready. Checking us back, getting that late pickup, but GIBBY was churning that butter on that DP, was ready with that follow-up, and has you now over here in that corner. Good back throw there from 37. Need the OTG. 37. I don't know what the Bedman OTGs are, but next time go for that one as you clean it out with the // 37. All of a sudden up 2-0. GIBBYus Maximus, GIBBYus Goobius, OMG's payday bracket runner. I pinned the bracket in the chat earlier. Please go ahead and give my friend, or my peer, my fellow tournament organizer some love. Follow their Twitter, follow their YouTube, follow all that shit, and also sign up for their brackets. Saturday nights at 7 p.m. EST. GIBBY trying something started with that Alpha Blade, that late hit. Alpha Blade 2K2D. Command Grab comes out. Dude, that Command Grab is so sick right now. 37 with the burst. Pushing us back. Getting that close slash after, but GIBBY was ready with the PRC. Picking up with that far slash. Has 50 tension on the side of 37 Rats, trying to get this hit right now, but we're getting picked up on that cross up. GIBBY chasing us down, but the YRC gives us some time to breathe. We're chasing back that backdash with the projectiles. GIBBY getting called out by these pins, by those error code cancels to the same side on the rope. Pays off for the GIBBYist Maximus and turns into a round win. 37 Rats is going to have to come back here. Alpha Blade same side at this point, didn't even connect, and we get the pickup after 37 Rats taking us to the corner. Sloverhead gets DP through. You can't hit GIBBY with that one anymore. He knows how to hit that 236S or whatever it is for Chipp. What is it? What is it? You guys help me. It is 623S. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Okay, Green got me in the chat. Thank God. Oh, okay. Here we go. 37 said, "Hey, I'm on set point. Yo, Jeek. You're trying to remember the number notation for DPs, homie? Hold on. I'm trying to win this set as my Bedman." GIBBY getting 2P'd back. In the corner here. Getting far slash back. 37. Hitting us with those Kobe's. Trying to get that pickup with that far slash, man. Look at this damage right here, y'all. Deflectio getting pushed back, but the Kobe gets the wall splat. 37 with the 100 tension, spends 50 of it on BRC drift forward. GIBBY gets that pickup after the YRC connects. 37 has the burst. We'll have to see if they get a chance to use it. Error code connects, projectiles coming out. GIBBY with the Alpha Blade forward, the burst pushes us back. FDing every special because you have to or the Chipp will kill you. YRC the flex shield, we got this. Bedman in the corner. Counter hit coming out from GIBBY, coming in with the drill. We got that back throw and 37 Rats takes it with the 3-0. I'm gonna pass out, but man, that was a crazy set. Guys, everyone you've seen in the bracket in this VOD has gotten top 8 at a previous Jeekly Academy. They've played their hearts out here in Guilty Gear Strive, the best fighting game, and I'll swear my heart on it. Well, here in Grand Finals are your two competitors for the Clash Reunion 2. On the left, it's gonna be Temmie29 up against not 37 Rats. Faust versus Bedman. Let's get it! Nice counter hit right there from Temmie, pushing us back. We got that trumpet applied as well. Good blocks here from 37 with a nice check with that 2P, trying to get out, but that far slash gets back crawled. Temmie trying to get that pickup with the blue wall assault after 37 ready with the burst. Zoning us back with those projectiles, but chat, you guys see this, right? That 2H into the special. Temmie's got us in the corner regardless. 37 trying to get something started with that JH, but a well-timed anti-air from Temmie turns into a wall break and into a round win. $2K2D got you over here in the corner. The JD gets blocked after that. Cancel into that jump normal. Not 37 Rats is ready to represent it, but Temmie's ready to block it. Going to that DI. We got you in the corner, but oh my God, the 6B actually works. Blue wall assault's got you in the corner. 300 frames, 5 seconds of dragon install, and just like that, it's already gone. We're on top of you with that snip. Command grab, putting that afro on. Going into this pickup after. Getting that Afro inflamed. The pickup turns into this PRC combo. Not 37 just got that burst in time. Getting the pickup after Temmie. Doesn't have the tension to play with. 37 has 50 tension to play with on the other side. Has that command grab, or rather that Kobe from downtown. The JH counter hit, guys! Not 37 evens up the rounds. 6H from across the screen turns into that thrust hit. Temmie is going to go ahead and put Not 37 into the corner. These projectiles are coming out. JS, that 6H just barely whiffs, but I mean, come on, Arxis. You guys saw that, right? The scalpel was in the Bedman hitbox. What do I know? Goober on the screen. 6H yelling us back. Thrust gets blocked. Good stuff. The the far slash gets whiff punished. Temmie respecting that burst as you should, but Not 37 doesn't even get the chance to spend it. Oh my lord. Red Dawn said 2 more. 2 more. Red Dawn, a Faust fan, I'm sure. But 37 rats. Ganny on the chat said, let's go rats, with the rats emoji. That's actually awesome. Guys, if you want my 37 rats player to win, you gotta hit me with rat. Can I copy that? How do I do that? Rat. If you want rat to win, spam rat in the chat. If you want Fout to win, spam Fout in the chat. You guys know. Let's see what we got. Here we go. 37 ready with that burst. Guys, 37 rats joining the Jeekly Academy as of late. I'm going to keep it a buck. Hey, I'm a spell on the table. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest. 37 rats is our best Bedman player. One of the strongest Bedman players I have ever seen. But here in the face of Temmie, this very difficult Faust, on top of you with that JD, got you pushed back with that thrust, and it connects, everybody. Not close enough to get that wall break off of that sweet spot hit on the follow-up of the thrust. The JS getting back crawled by Temmie. So good at that back crawl. Guys, if you're not aware, Faust has that unique defensive mechanic to lower his hitbox when he does crawls. So able to dance around that far slash from Not 37 has actually been paying off in aces. Push back with that 5K. The YRC comes out, but the Goober keeps it true. The burst comes out from 37. The PRC turns into an air throw. Temmie takes game 2. Hit the chat with those rats. I see Arashi in the chat with those rats. Twitch.tv/itsjeek. Guys, if you're ever in this predicament in the future, you want to root for your favorite players, this is where you do it. Twitch.tv/itsjeek. I would love to have you. Of course, if you're a YouTube only watcher, I appreciate you as well. And hey, y'all in the Twitch chat, if you want to show me some love and you haven't already, can you do me a favor? Exclamation point YouTube. We're trying to get as many subscribers as we can so we can get to that monetization. I'm going to keep it real with you. And Not 37 rats is showing you why it matters. Taking you through that wall, has that 50 tension, has that burst ready on the other side, gets that close slash far slash link afterwards, that Gatling, but the 5H gets counter hit. Temmie getting taken out back, does have the burst. 37 representing the PRC to possibly try to bait it, but it doesn't come out, and Temmie gets taken out in this first round of game 3. 37 getting you with the special cancel after the nice 2S after. Temmie with that backdrift mix off of 6P. I love seeing shit like that. It shows the awareness on a whole nother level. Taking 37 through the wall. We have that 50 tension spent, but the BRC 6P comes out. Great stuff, needling you back. The PRC comes out. Great 6P back throw there from Not 37. Temmie getting picked up by this. blocking out those specials. 2K, 2D into those 236S. 37 trying to take to the wall, but Temmie was ready with the burst and ready with the air throw. Tried to bait a reversal super from 37, but the BRC comes out. The burst comes out as well. Temmie linking 5P into 6P. Got that red RC combo, guys. That's going to be a wall break, but not enough to kill in this first round of our second round, rather, of game 3. The pins come out. Good crawl under the error code. Oh my God, Temmie styling, crawling under those error codes like crazy. And the 2K gets the pickup. We are on tournament points. Everyone lock in right now. If you want your favorite player to win, you have to shout out for Rats right now, or else Temmie's going to take it here in this tournament set. Able to get hit by that Sloverhead though. 37 Rats got that JH applied. Da, na, 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 na. It's 6 hits, don't forget. Here we are in the corner. 236, that's good gold burst right there. Say, hey, I don't want to guess what you're doing, homie. I just want to get this positive bonus. Got that 50 tension built up in just a second here. 37 Rats pushing us back with that special cancel. Hitting us with a far slash 2H special cancel again. Gets that pickup after 37. Try to bait a response there from Temmie. Got you here in the corner. The Silverhead gets blocked, but the special comes out. 37 Rats gets a game on the board. Let's go! Game 4!
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
2P check comes out, not 37 Rats trying to keep you back. The 2H gets that counter hit, and look at that screen change off of that combo. Temmie trying to press buttons, but it's not your time, baby. You can't press buttons yet. This bed is on top of you. IKEA gave you a call, said, hey, homie, you got an order up. You missed your payment. Good block on that thrust right there from 37 Rats. 50 tension built up, going for that S-Crow, but the YRC gives us some time to act. We're chasing down that Faust. We're pressing the back. The pins come out, but the crawls come out as well. Try to get that burst bait right there. Temmie pretty brave, but 37 goes for that far slash. Gets crawled again. You got to give some respect to this crawl, 37. Temmie is showing you that it can't work every time, but the super PRC gets far slashed. Let's go. Pins come out. They're getting crawled. Look at that back crawl. Temmie said, you can't hit me, homie. I'm holding down back. Guys, I'm going to pass out. Holy shit. Here we go. Woo. Throwing that meteor. Getting the wall break. Eating that item. We got the banana in our pocket. Here we go. JH gets that hit. 5K pushes it back. 37 ready with those projectiles. But the bomb, the bomb. Okay, good blocks from both of our players. Temmie getting in with that K-Crow. Trying to go for that air throw. But 37 able to get out of it this time. The PRC turns into the burst. 37 said, hey, I am confident about this round. But Temmie said, why so confident, homie? Because I'm taking you out with the 5H. Tournament point. Temmie 29 on the Faust. 2H getting blocked. Special cancel in. Not 37 Rats. Throwing those pins. Dancing around that bomb, but so confident on that JH in the threat of the bomb. 37. So brave right there. Temmie pushes back with that JH. The trumpet comes out. Pick up in the JD. The pick up in the 6H is the K-Crow right there. The drip back into the wall break. Temmie breaking the wall with the JH. We got the meter right now. The Crow is probably going to come out. We'll see in a second. Good burst, but the block comes out. Temmie is the winner of the Clash Reunion 2 on the Faust. Guys, that was the Clash Reunion 2. I appreciate everybody for showing up and coming out today. It was definitely an awesome tournament, and I really appreciate everybody for having a good time, or rather for, showing up and making it a good time. It couldn't have been as awesome as it was if it wasn't for all of y'all. everyone watching, everyone for competing, of course, and for everyone who supported the academies leading up. If you're just watching the VOD, hey, you're a VOD watcher, thank you so much. I'm gonna get this raid queued up. 10 seconds on the clock. Guys, this is the Jeekly. We got the Jeek League on Tuesday. Next week, we're taking a break from Combo Breaker, so go ahead and watch that one instead. But we're normally up on every Friday at 8 p.m. EST and normally up bi-weekly on Saturdays for those beginner brackets at 1 p.m. EST. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you guys have some fun playing Strive or whatever your fighting game is. And I hope you guys have a great one. Peace out.